When you're out of knives, refill your stock by returning to Messiah or by pickpocketing thugs.
Thanks, Edna. Good evening, guys, gals, digital people. We're back. A little more Assassin's Creed. Hopefully I can get to the end this time. I really don't remember how long this game is. Honestly, I can't remember. I thought I was almost done, but in all fairness, I also didn't play too much of it, so there's a lot of just chatting going on. And I realized I said good evening. It's really not possible to get that right because there are many time zones, so ooh. Already found a secret. See if I can assassinate this guy. Think that's possible? And just walk carefully. He won't see me, right? Oh yeah.
Come no further.
Assassinate him. Oh, I forgot how to. Forgot which button it was. Okay. That was interesting. Okay, where was I headed? Hope you guys are doing well. I'm gonna try my best. You know how that goes. I'm trying my best to kind of rush through and finish the rest of this. I really, honestly don't remember how much further I have to go. We'll find out. I'm gonna try not to be as reckless this time. Let's see, I need to get up there. I'm trying not to be as reckless because that's what's taking me so long, is just the constant running around and getting caught by everybody. Wait, why can't I get up there? That's weird. Can't climb on that? Okay. Let's try this. I can't climb up there either. Okay. Interesting. If I go up here, then I can climb up, right? Right. Let's go this way. Climb up. Badoop. Badoop. So last night we had the first Halo community stream, and it was so good. Thanks to good old Trouser Schnauzer for setting it up. I have no idea how much work is entailed in those types of things, but I would imagine it's quite a bit, you know, gathering all the people and doing all the behind the scenes work. But I'm very grateful. So that's the good news. My sister on there, a bunch of people, more than I have ever streamed with ever before. So that's the good news. The bad news is that sadly, because we're still new, all of us at this, fairly new, some newer than others. So we had JR Link 13, Pure Fusion X, Trouser Schnauzer, Marty McFly Guy, Winter Cask with a K, Pretty Kitten 39, and Wolves Made Math. These people, half of which are in my recommended channels down below, if you scroll down to the bottom of my channel on Twitch. See, now that I did that little eagle looky place, I can go to these other missions. Okay, somebody's gonna bust me. Let's get out of here. Oh, this is a pickpocket mission, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
We found the place. It's just as you described it.
I suspect he'll want to deal with this himself, and quickly. Best we say nothing to the others.
A wise course of action. Truth be told, I'll be happy when this business is done.
Soon, my friend, soon. Today should see the last of them put to torch. Boy, come here. You still have the letter I gave you?
Yes.
Go and deliver it then. You'll find the one it's meant for inside the madrasa.
It's funny how they never find me suspicious. It is truly sus having me over here in a strange outfit, just like wearing a hood, all these weapons on me. I clearly don't really belong here, and yet doesn't even see me. Gotta love it. Come on, dude, get moving. Alright, we're good. For the first time in the first stream of Assassin's Creed, I don't know if we call it episodes or whatever you want to call it, but it was like it's some kind of TV show. Feels weird saying episode, but I guess nowadays, kind of what these types of things are. Going more and more away from like cable TV, satellite stuff to everything's like streaming, games, and shows are online, but whatever you want to call it, the very first Assassin's Creed. Boop! I remember when I had trouble, a lot of trouble, trying to figure out how to pickpocket. I mean, I knew how to do it. I just, for some reason, was having trouble with that first one. It's being weird. Come on, get out of my way. There's so many people. Oh, I gotta beat this guy up. I gotta beat him up. It's weird. They say you have to beat him up in private. I kind of think that it doesn't. It just doesn't matter. Anyway, I don't want to risk it. Alright, alright, alright. Come on, hurry up. Taking too long. That guy who's talking, his ear. I mean, his ear. His voice is right in my right ear. It's bugging me so bad. That's not the guy I'm supposed to beat up, apparently. I was wrong. It's that guy talking, the one I'm talking about.
Does not mean we must as well. This is our chance to begin anew.
I'll stay right here. He can't see me, right?
Lead you to revelation. Let him lead you to the light. Jubair sees things the way they truly are. Sees the poison you carry in your hearts and minds. He works to cast it out. Remove all texts from your homes and schools. Give them to us. They must be destroyed.
They must be destroyed. Alright. I'm gonna wait this one out. And am I being watched? Why is it doing that? I gotta catch up a little bit. I'm gonna go beat him up. Beat him up. Beat him up. Okay, so he's gonna head to a private place, which it's funny that they could find any privacy in it. Look at this place. This is their version of Disneyland. This place has gotten busier and busier as we progress in the game. I like how I'm just holding A, kind of like in a prayer. Okay, now I need to. Okay, out of my way. Okay, I feel like I'm just gonna fight him right here.
Just a little money, I beg of you.
Way, peoples. Ugh. You're in my way. Get out of my way. I'm about to smack him. Guys, please. I swear. Okay, I'm gone. Bye. See ya. Oh, that was the worst. Okay. Please turn right. You gonna turn right? Looks like he is. No, no! You faked me out. You know what? I'm gonna beat you up right here. I don't care anymore. Oh! We got multiple fights going on. Oh! Okay. Okay. I see what's happening here. Gotta beat up this guy first. He's the important one. Okay, you go away. You take a punch. And you too. Oh, that was close. So much going on. Oh. Ah, this is fun. We just beat him up. What? The killing. I killed someone? What a punch! Okay, so I'm being chased now, which is completely not what I wanted to happen. Okay, whatever. Bring it on, fools. Come on. Alright, let's go. Boom. 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 Taking care of business right now. Yeah. Come on. Let's go. Ow! Right, don't start spamming X. Don't do it. Don't do it. Come on. I'd like for you to stop now. Alright. This is the kind of stuff that I don't... This is what makes me take a long time in this game. Kill this guy. Kill this guy. And kill this guy. Ugh. There we go. Now, let's get back to where we were. They saw me again. They saw me again. This is not what I need. I'm out of here. I just gotta go. I gotta go. Are you really gonna do this? Come on. Fine. Okay, I'm gonna hide in here. As I was saying. Try to be more careful. I'm just gonna skip that one and go to... Like, I could sit here and do every mission, I suppose. It just seems like... Return to the Bureau Lead. I'm just gonna go back. I think it's the second game that has... The second game is where a lot of the stuff is, as far as... Ah, that guy's just there. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna just kind of jump ahead. So I can get this one, and then it's gonna give me a whole bunch of extra things to do, and then there's gonna be other lookout points or whatever there, right? What do they call these? Viewpoints. That was close. Right? So the idea, for anybody who's never played this game, is if you wanna, if you're a completionist, this game's like a treasure trove. So I can go here to the Informer, go over here, beat this guy up, right, and get some information out of him, and then I can go over here and get some more stuff to do. Citizen to save here, 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 here. So there's a lot of stuff. It's kind of an endless thing. And so when you do that, then I think in the second game is the one where you can unlock things. Which is cool. And by unlock, I mean like extra cutscenes for like a hidden... But I know it's not in this game, so we're gonna kind of steer away from that now, because I think this one's just to get extra...
What news, Altair? I've learned much about my enemy.
I don't know, bonus
Share
points
what
or
you know,
something?
then. Jubair has
I'll
become
look it up for
obsessed
you.
with purging the city of its knowledge.
The most terrible crime. Now I see why Al-Mualim wants you to remove him.
He's using the city scholars to assist him. They go out into the streets, harassing the people and collecting all their written works. I fear he intends to destroy them all.
He must be stopped.
That's why I'm here. He's to hold a meeting soon.
at the Madrasa al-Qallasa. It's where I'll go. It's where I'll take his life.
I guess I need to grab that.
I'll leave you alone to prepare. Bring glory to the Brotherhood.
So, I'm looking it up, but I don't see... Hang on a second.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Yeah, I don't think I have to in this one. It just depends on... You know, if you're a completionist, then this, like I said, this game's a treasure trove, but... I think in the second game is where, if I remember right, if you get everything, it becomes interesting, because then you have like hidden cutscenes and stuff that... a lot of lore. So I'm going to look it up real quick. I'm going to try and ask it this stuff. Alright, well it's not going to say, so... We're just going to move on. I'm going to do more of the extra things in the second game. I really don't think I need to do it in this game, so... This is the main target to go after next. But I remember, and I said, like I said, I can't look up too much because, for fear of accidentally stumbling upon Valhalla stuff, and I don't want to do that. 'Cause that's all that pops up when you look up Assassin's Creed these days. But it's the second game where you start to see a lot more of like, the deep lore. I remember that one. It's either that one or the next one where you have like these hidden icons all around the city or whatever, and you find these little hidden places. Okay, this is new. Guess I gotta do this cutscene first. Error memory currently recording. How do I... Seriously, I can't jump. Have to be in there, huh? Okay. The game's gonna make me go in there. Oh no! I can't... Did I get stuck up here? Oh, please tell me I didn't get stuck. Dudes, I got stuck. Found a glitch in the Matrix. Look, I can't walk on the beam. I'm stuck in permanent, like, you know the mode when you're watching someone talk? The person you have to kill or whatever? I can't get out of here. What happens if this guy tries to... Maybe I can go down here. Wait a minute. Maybe I can do this. Oh, yes, there's stairs. I almost thought there wasn't. I was almost going to complain. Okay, this works. Yes!
Every single text in this city must be destroyed.
Okay, I'm in the right
Friend,
spot.
You must not do
I got
this.
scared.
Much knowledge rests within these parchments, put there by our ancestors for good reason.
And what reason is this?
They are beacons meant to guide us, to save us from the darkness that is ignorance.
Assume they're almost like
No,
Bibles or something.
These bits of paper are covered in
Historic.
lies. They poison your minds, and so long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
How can you accuse these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning.
You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more upon them than yourselves.
There's a flag back
This
there.
makes you weak and stupid. You trust in words, drops of ink. Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No, you simply accept their words without question. And what if those words speak falsely? As they often do. This is dangerous.
You are wrong. These texts give the gift of knowledge. We need them.
It sounds like Bibles to me. It's kind of
love
like what
your
they're alluding
precious
to.
writings. You do anything for them?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Then join them!
Oh! Wow!
Any man who speaks as he is just as much a threat. Do any else among you wish to challenge me?
We're kind of going that direction, aren't we, in real life?
Good. Your
Some
orders are
places
simple
are
enough.
brutal.
Go out into the city, collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles in the streets. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed.
So historically, this is probably referring to... I know it's a different universe and story altogether, but it's basically kind of alluding to the whole burning of the Bibles. That they did used to do that kind of stuff. I got a whole bunch of... There's some sort of religious text, obviously. Got a whole bunch of little spots now. A bunch of nav points. Let's see what they are. Assassination. Assassination. Okay, so it is time to do what we do. Let's see if I can make this jump. Probably not. Nope. Ouch. Ouch. Triple ouch. So anyway, you find all these hidden icons, and then you trigger a cool cutscene that has like a special thing in it. Oh shoot! You can't assassinate anybody like this. Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna do my best here to just kill everybody. Okay, right in the armpit, right in the glutes. Come on, guys. I don't have time for this. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. It's just a matter of timing it. Okay, so that was bad timing. Gotta wait. And time. And it's time. Not yet. Now. That's it. I'm just holding the right trigger to block, and then I parry with the X button, which is the same as the attack, while holding the right trigger. That's it. Hold the right trigger, and then do it. Oh, come on! No, I don't want to be spotted every freaking time, dudes. Oh my god. Let's go over here and finish this guy off. Got that guy. Finish him off. Finish him off, stab him in the foot, slap him in the chin, kick him in the butt, and start again. Boom! 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 Alright, one more time. Ow! Ow, 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 please. Please take it easy. Okay, this guy, kick him. Ouch, 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 ouch. I can barely see, like these camera angles are dumb. Ouch. That was a legit hit. Okay, got that guy. That guy. Ouch. That guy, let's switch to the sword. We do much better with the sword. Come on, dude. Switch to your sword. Dude, they won't let me switch. Whatever. Okay, I'd like to take care of the... I mean, I'm taking care of them, just in a longer, more difficult way. But I am taking care of them. Yeah, that guy's gonna spot me, so let's go this way. Okay, so that's the next target right there. We're gonna do this.
You are doing the right thing.
I think I do have to just fight everybody on this part. It just seems that way. I guess we'll just chat while I do this. So the stream last night was fantastic. Unfortunately, like I said, because I had actually had it, I had it posted. Or, you know, it was on Twitch. It was a 6-hour stream or so. The first like 20 minutes were just all sorting it out and whatever, but before we kind of actually jumped into the game. But the problem was that I think there's so many of us, and it was all kind of new to a lot of us. Some people were on PC. Target escaped. Okay, I have to do that again. I didn't realize that the target would escape. I thought he was there fighting with me.
Refill your stock by returning to Messiah.
So there were so many of us that, you know, with some people on PC, some people jumping in, some people leaving and coming in later on. It allowed for many opportunities to forget to check a little box. There's certain things you have to kind of do to, like, you know, you have to give permission for your audio to be included in someone else's stream, etc. So, you know, it's just a learning process. So, really sorry it didn't work out. However, if you want to see the mayhem, it still has its bugs. It's not the best stream, but it's better than the one I got because I don't have one. Because I got so irritated with it, I realized you could only hear me, so it's kind of silly. And being that I'm just laughing and screaming with everybody, it takes the context away. It seems kind of weird. Where should I go first? I guess I'll start from this loner out here, huh?
Citizens, bring forth your writings. Place them in the pile before me.
Okay, that's the guy I need to get.
Any is a sin.
Okay. Alright, time to fight. That's the guy I need to get. This guy. Boom. Boom. I think I got him. Yeah. Now let's finish these guys off. So, yeah, check out Trouser Schnauzer's channel. I'm not gonna spell his name out for you, but you can just simply go to my recommended channels list. You go here on my Twitch, look at the main channel, scroll down to where it says recommended channels, and then you can find him on the list. You'll know it's the one that says Trouser Schnauzer. There's also Marty McFly Guy. Marty with a 4 instead of an A. Look at that, more burnt religious texts of some sort. Boom! Got another one. That's how we should do it. Moving on. We'll go real slow through this part. As I run. Okay, wait a minute. It's this guy behind me. Right? No.
Anyone can put ink to parchment. Anyone.
It's gonna be somebody inside of here. On the other side of this wall.
Influence must be controlled. It cannot be given over to just any person.
It's that guy. Talking.
It is irresponsible and dangerous.
Got him. I'm running. See you guys later. I think it's stuck right now. Okay. See you, citizen. Don't feel like saving you. Just don't have the time. Oh, I thought I could ram through him. Okay, let's fight. Let's end this. Just go check out their channels. And Marty McFly Guy, Trouser Schnauzer, they're all in my recommended streamers list. And just check it out. It was awesome. It was so much fun, and it was a bummer. It really was. I was really bummed out. I think it had the potential to become the greatest stream we've done so far, that I've done for sure. If you liked Castle Crashers and were around to see that one, you would have loved this one. It was just complete mayhem. And it's cool because it's the first time I had ever done anything like that in Halo. I feel dumb now, but apparently I just never put 2 and 2 together. The Forge mode and such is basically you just customize and build your own levels, almost like Minecraft in Halo. You build your own levels, set the rules, and voila, that's it. And so you got all these user-created custom levels and games, and it was just a blast. We played like Jenga. Jenga in Halo. We played Mario Kart Basically, we raced around something called Rainbow Road. For any Mario Kart people, you know exactly what that means. Just a whole bunch of nonsense, and it was a blast. We played Run Away from Barney. Like, literally, we ran away from Barney. Ouch! Dude, I'm on a roll. He got me there a little bit, though. There we go. Okay. Let's go get this next one. Oh, I saved you. You're welcome. I already saved you. Do I have to really start over again? Okay, there we go. Oh! I have to go all the way over here. Come all the way back. It's just, it wants me to start over. I'm not going to start fighting again. Guess we can't save her. Moving on. I'm going to rush through this because honestly we have run out of time. I should have finished this a long time ago. I've been kind of taking my time through the holiday season, so I'm going to just... Yes, guys. Oh, time to fight. He didn't fall for it. He did not let me stab him. Oh! I got bitch slapped. Alright. Alright, done. Get out of here. Okay. We got 2 more left over here. Oh no! I thought I died. Okay, here we go. We do this. I'm gonna switch to my blade. And... spoosh! Oh man! These guys are good. Boom! And he's dead. He's dead. And he's dead too. Alright, let's go. Out of here. See ya. That's a nice ladder. Climb all the way to the top. Slap down! Yakmo. Thanks for being here. I thought you was sleeps. Yakmo, guys, is my dad. You might remember him. Probably don't, but I'm gonna pretend you do. From Streets of Rage. There's Streets of Rage with me. He has a real job for a living, so unfortunately he doesn't really ever have time to even breathe, let alone play games much anymore. Kind of retired, but he played 1 game this year. He beat the entire Fallen Order game, which is cool. Jedi Fallen Order. I told him, since he's a Star Wars dude. Alright, let's fight. Yeah, I keep running through everything, and I shouldn't be. Dude, what are you doing? Get up there! Ouch! Okay, time out. Gotta beat everybody first. Why is it being weird? Stop. Whoa, what happened? Was there an enemy I had to chase down?
By returning to Messiah.
I don't understand what's going on. Oh, so chillaxed at the end of the... No! No, I gotta do the whole thing again! Oh my gosh! Are you kidding me? No way! Why did I ever tell you guys that I would beat a whole game? I cannot believe I have to do all of that again. Well, I'm just gonna do it and cut it out of YouTube, so there's that. Okay, I need to focus. I am so mad I'm gonna take it all out on you. Alright, moving on. I'm gonna do this one well. So yes, it was a good game. We didn't finish Streets of Rage, but otherwise we finished number 2. I mean, I've played number 1 before, so I'm not like going out of order. We will go back and finish 1 eventually, but he played Fallen Order. Fantastic game. And he did, he doesn't really have time to play, so that's literally what he played all year for Christmas vacation.
People of the mass, you are doing the right thing. Let
Where do I
us
go now?
cleanse this city
Down there.
of
That's the next
poison
guy to get. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
This is a righteous act, and from the flames shall be born a new era, one of truth and unity.
They'll try to get me.
Governed by
Don't. Just get down, you stupid idiot. Don't. Alright, this guy's gonna start taking off. I am about to go crazy. You better stop parkouring, you moron. Go! He's getting away. Kill him right now. Ugh. There we go. That was the main guy.
Why have you done this?
I see.
Men must be free to do what they believe. It is not our right to punish one for thinking what they do, no matter how much we disagree.
Then what?
You of all people should know the answer. Educate them. Teach them right from wrong. It must be knowledge that frees them, not force.
Listen
They
to
do
Altair.
not learn, fixed in their ways as they are. You are naive to think otherwise. It's an illness for which there is but one cure.
You're wrong, and that's why you must be put to rest.
Am I not unlike those precious books you seek to save? A source of knowledge with which you disagree, yet you're rather quick to steal my life.
A small sacrifice to save many. It is necessary.
Is it not ancient scrolls that inspire the Crusaders? That fill Salah ad-Din and his men with a sense of righteous fury? Their texts endanger others, bring death in their wake. I too was making a small sacrifice. It matters little now. Your deed is done, and so am I.
It's really interesting what he has to say. It applies so much to the world today. I wonder if I have... I don't! I don't! Sweet! I don't have to worry about any of this. Look at that. So I happen to just get lucky and kill the right guy. And don't have to do any of that nonsense again. How cool is that? I'm just going to head back to the Bureau. That was a massive shortcut that we took. I'm very pleased. Okay, reinitializing. So we're good. See if I can find a way up. Without them attacking me. Please go up. Nope, he's not gonna. Because, you know, he's tired. He's lazy. He doesn't want to climb fast. Come on.
Over here!
Oop. Shortcuts. Ah. Get to the Bureau. Get to the Bureau. Get to the Bureau. Oh, this is not the way I wanted to go. Come on. Are you seriously gonna do that? Whatever. I've lost all my faith in you, sir. So it's interesting what he has to say because it very much applies to today, honestly. Out of my way, gosh. Why are you guys even bothering to run? It's not all that serious. Yeah, I'm gonna go hide over here. Oh man. Can I get in here? Are they still gonna see me? Okay, good. What he had to say applied to today so much. People disagreeing more than ever before, or at least more than in a long time. And censorship and death, fighting, blocking each other off of Facebook is completely unnecessary. And even back then, look at this. They're trying to burn their religious texts. They're trying to put these people to death because they feel that they're hopeless and they're stubborn idiots who are never going to learn, right? I mean, we all can relate to that. So just think. Think before you start condemning someone, even if they're nuts, you know? We have to spread love. We have to. It's the only way to make things better. There's my old man rant for today. I'm hoping I could just get through this without... Come on. Okay, I'm going back in. Altair is very introverted. that's my serious thing for today. Really take to heart what I say. It's so important. We only have one world. You're stuck here. You're stuck here with me. I'm stuck here with you. So we can either fight all the time, or we can figure out a way to just say, you know what, whatever. Some people are just confused. You know, when you have a disagreement, you got to tell yourself, is this person a really bad human being? You know, do they mean ill will, or are they just confused? And that's what makes me feel better, because I have that problem too, and then I'm like, you know what? Either they're confused or I'm confused, but we have good hearts. We both have the same intentions. Now, if somebody's actually literally malicious, that's different. If somebody's just a bad person, not much you can do there. You know? So good old Altair, becoming the good guy around here. I was a little bit sloppy once again, but I managed to do the mission, so
Altair,
what do we do
tell
next?
me you've met with success.
I did, sort of.
Jubair's
Hard.
fires are extinguished. His life as well.
Excellent news. I had no doubt you'd succeed.
You should have seen it. The scholars followed him so readily. Wasn't just books they fed to fire either, but any man who opposed them.
Such ignorance breeds only evil. You've done a good thing this day.
As with my other targets, he believed he was doing the right thing, clearing a path to a better future.
Altair wants you to spread love, but he goes around
Such
killing
is the
people.
landscape of a madman's mind.
The things I've seen these past few weeks, it's as if all the land has gone mad.
And this is why we fight to end the war, that sanity might return. The people are desperate for direction. It's easy for men like Jubair to prey on this and turn them towards evil. You should go, Altair. Return to Al-Mualim.
Yeah,
Tell
go.
him what you saw. Let him know the good you've done this day.
Safety and peace, Rafiq.
Upon you as well.
Nice. I'm still convinced he has no ring finger on his left hand.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Unless he's like, it's like a Spider-Man thing, you know, where he's... Look at that. Where he's got his blade hidden. See, from this perspective, he's got... No, I think he's missing that finger, guys. I'm gonna just go with it. I feel good about it. It's an old war wound. Because he's so busy spreading love while assassinating people.
Not a lot of time, Vic.
Understand there's a narrow launch window.
Wherever it's hidden, time to retrieve it.
I'm working on it.
And when
There you
it's
go.
done,
He'll be taken care of.
I want that progress report by tomorrow morning.
I've got some work I need to do.
Let me up.
So you've got the rest of the night to yourself.
Oh, it's making me sick. I'm gonna stay still. It's a weird angle. My brain can't compute. There we go. Okay, I feel good. That problem is getting worse for me as I get older. Don't like it. Where'd you go, man? See you later. Let's talk to you. What's the news here, lady?
I think there's a problem with the Animus.
Nope, it's working fine.
I'm pretty sure it just ejected me
I'm
when
pretty sure you should shut up.
You ready to finally tell me what's going on?
We have to stop them, Desmond. When they access that last memory of yours, they're just getting started. They want to change everything. The way we live, the way we think, the way we are. You've gotten a lecture from Vidic about what's wrong with the world, how we need order and discipline, so they're going to give it to us. Only we don't have a say in the matter.
How?
The Templar treasure. They think it...
Hello?
Miss Stillman?
I'm here.
I need you to upload Desmond's files to the database.
Got it.
Do we follow her? I'm gonna just follow her. I'll follow her on her Twitch. You have a Twitch, lady? I forget her name. Okay. Trials goes well. Just a chillaxing stream. I was just... Dudes, that's perfect timing. Remember I told you about Trouser Schnauzer like 10 minutes ago? Alas, there he is. I was just telling them about how they should go to your stream, since I wasn't happy with the way mine turned out, and I deleted it because I couldn't hear anybody else. So I don't know, something on my end, somebody's end, somebody's getting fired. But Trouser Schnauzer has it. You guys should check it out. It was so good.
So what? You're using me to find this Templar treasure?
And thanks to him,
What do they
dudes.
call it? The piece of...
Hang on, I gotta say, like, I didn't properly thank you, Trouser, for, I was bitching about the way the thing came out, because I'm kind of like I don't know. I don't want to say perfectionist, but it is the way it is. I'm like, I gotta have all these things right, but, man, it was the greatest thing. To have all these people, that I never met, you know, you put it all together, so it was awesome. And I look forward to doing the next one, too, next month, because it was just a blast. I never knew that they had all these different things you could do on Halo, so I'm all about it. No, that's cool, man. It was. I honestly don't think it was you, because I heard. I mean, you cut out like 2 hours in, but my sister I couldn't hear from the beginning. So, but yeah, you guys can go on Twitter. Like, I didn't use the thumbnail. Sometimes I'm like, oh man, it wasn't anything fancy, but so I just put it on Twitter. And I went ahead and it's like the Halo ring, but it's like half destroyed, right? And you see it just going off into the distance, and then everybody's names in yellow or whatever, space font. I wanted to do it in Halo font, but that was hard to find. So it only get bigger and better from here, says Trouser. Nice. But yeah, it's got everybody's name on there, so you could check it out. Like I said, all the people that I mentioned before. See if I find them here. We had JR Link 13, Pure Fusion, X, Trouser, Schnauzer, Marty McFly Guy. You could find Trouser, Marty, and Wolves in my. You can go down to the recommended streamers list.
Yes.
You'll see them
Well,
there.
it's looking like it's at Messiah, so I don't know why they're wasting all this time with me. Why don't they just send their people to pick it up?
What'd you do today,
They
Trouser?
can't.
I don't
It's
think
not
you
that
streamed.
simple.
Did you stream?
The artifact from Messiah, they had it. It was destroyed in the accident.
Then what are they hoping from me?
Can I see your
For my
computer?
ancestor to tell them.
What's on there?
Hoping
Whoa!
to show them where the other ones are.
Whoa!
You mean there's more than one of these things?
Desmond, you have no idea.
I'm really passionate about this. Get down. It's very
No,
unprofessional.
Warren. Everything's Denver on my end.
Where are the files?
Rewatching the VOD for clips. Nice. Yeah.
I've got to move these files before he gets suspicious. We'll talk more later.
I do it the old-fashioned way. Like, I know there's people who like you can put markers on there. I literally right in front of me, you can hear it. I have a pad, pen, and literally like right now, I just jotted down 51. Little behind the scenes glimpse. I jotted down 51, basically the 51-minute marker, and come back and make a clip if I wanted to, if I think it's good enough later on, of him standing on the table. I don't think it was all that funny, but if I go back, I'm like, oh, actually, that was kind of funny. You know what I mean? I just jot down the minute markers, and then I'll go back and do it. Am I just going back to my room? Or just saying, Trouser, if it makes it easier, so because like rewatching the whole thing would take forever if you were on a time crunch. Yeah, I am. I'll get there. I know. I went fast, huh? I was
Time's
like,
wasting, Mr. Miles.
Yeah,
I'm only
We're
3
nearly
months
done,
in.
you know.
And then what?
You'll
3.5.
see. Maybe they'll even let you watch when it begins. It's not
Maybe
as
they'll let you
terrible as you
watch.
think.
Look, I know you're not gonna let me leave. So why not tell me what's going on? Humor me.
I'm not an idiot, Mr. Miles. I think you've already learned quite a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not.
All right, let me ask you something else then.
Yes?
Some of the stuff I'm seeing in the Animus, sometimes it seems wrong. Untrue, like the history is off somehow. It doesn't
what, Mr. Miles? Match up with what you read on an online encyclopedia? What your high school history teacher taught you? Let me ask you something. Do these supposed experts have access to secret knowledge kept hidden from the rest of us?
There are books, letters, documents, all sorts of source material from back then. Some of it seems to contradict what the Animus is showing me.
Anyone can write a book, and they can put whatever they want on its pages. Anything. Used to be, we thought the world was flat.
Some people still do.
Yes, and they publish books about it. Or that the moon landing was a hoax. I believe there's also a book claims the world was created in 7 days.
Aha!
A bestseller, too.
Where's
Lots
this
of little
going, Doc?
subtle things
The
in there.
point, I suppose, is
Subliminal
that you
messages.
shouldn't trust everything you hear, everything you read. What's that your ancestors said? Nothing is true.
Everything is permitted.
Yes, exactly. It's part of what makes the Animus so spectacular. There's no room for misinterpretation.
There's always room.
Touché, Mr. Miles. Now that I've answered your question, can we begin?
Yeah, let's do it. Guess I have to follow old Dr. Roo. I was just chatting with Trouser on the chat itself because I want to talk through the cutscene. We doing? Look at this dude. He's got a big old scar on his face. I like how they made him look exactly like the other guy. Okay, so I can't talk to him. I just go back to here? I guess so. Yep. We're getting real close to the end.
Quit wasting time and enter your
Oh,
memory,
shut
Mr.
up,
Miles.
man. I gotta check something. Let's see. General, credits, controls. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, I don't... Oh, wait, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Okay. So these are all the memories, and these little DNA strand looking things. So those are the 1, 2, 3, 4 things that I didn't get there. 2, 3. You see how it works? I'm guessing that memory progress. Memory incomplete. I'm wondering if this is like.
Let's go, Mr. Miles. Time's wasted.
Shut up, dude. I've never been through this part of the menu before. I'm just wondering what happens. I literally think they're just extra. What's this? Memory locked. Memory block 6.
Start your memory already.
Alright. I don't know. I don't think there's any extra like lore stuff to look at.
Preparation is crucial to your success. Clear the area of archers and guards before confronting your assassination
I
target.
was just in Trouser that I've been hanging out with all kinds of people, just watching their streams and stuff, and
we have much to discuss.
Chillaxing a lot. Haven't been streaming too
We are
much.
close, Altair. Robert de
That
Sa
changes.
is
That
now
changes now.
all that stands between us and victory. It is his mouth gives the orders. His hand pays the gold. With him dies the knowledge of the Templar treasure.
I think I like this
any
view the best.
threat it might pose.
I still don't understand how a simple bit of treasure could cause so much chaos.
The peace of Eden is temptation given form. Merely look at what it's done to Robert. Once he tasted of its power, the thing consumed him. He saw not a dangerous weapon to be destroyed, but a tool. One that would help him realize his life's ambition.
He dreamed of power then?
Yes and no. He dreamed and still dreams. Like us, of peace.
But this is a man who sought to see the Holy Land consumed by war.
No, Altair. How can you not see when you're the one that opened my eyes to this?
What do you mean?
What do he and his followers want? A world in which all men are united. I do not despise his goal. I share it. But I take issue with the means. Peace is something to be learned, to be understood, to be embraced.
He would force it.
And rob us of our free will in the process.
Strange to think of him in this way.
Never harbor hate for your victims, Altair. Such thoughts are poison, and will cloud your judgment.
Could he not be convinced then, to end his mad quest?
I spoke to him in my way, through you. What was each killing if not a message? But he has chosen to ignore us.
Then there's only one thing left to do.
Jerusalem is where you faced him first. It's where you'll find him now. Let this final offering lend you strength. Go, Altair. It's time to finish this.
Well, that sounds like we're getting close to the end. Trouser says, do you get to see all the clips I made? Not yet. Did you make them all? I'll watch those right after this. Because that was chock full of clips. Oh my gosh. They were the best. I'd give you all my timestamps. I had written down like 10 of them at least. Except, they wouldn't match your timestamp. So like, that sucks. So many good clips. I mean, literally, it started. The second we started the game, I instantly died. Like, from that second on, it's like clip after clip after clip. But I realized I couldn't make them because, wait a minute. Where am I going? Speak with the bureau leader in Jerusalem. That's what I thought. Okay. So, I was going to say, for some reason, I thought I had to go back and do something up there just based off the nav point. The map. You could up like 20. That might have been how many there were. Hang on. Just let me see real quick. You also played a little longer. I watched you guys play at the end. I went back on there. But it wasn't too much longer. You guys played like another 45 minutes or so, right? Almost an hour. 22. Yeah, I really appreciate you, Charles. Like, we have our little differences and stuff, but like, at the end of the day, like, you're a good person. That's what's important. One of us is confused. I won't get into that on stream, but like, one of us is. Could be me. Maybe it's me, you know? Like, at your core, you're a good dude. That's what I had to think about recently, is that as long as you're not, like, if you're an actual bad person, then we have a problem. Good dude. I love that you put together that community thing, and I do appreciate all the help you've ever given me so far. I urge you guys to definitely, I haven't used the brown one in a while, go check out Trouser's streams. He is, if I had to use one word, I'd say hilarious. Especially on his Friday nights, his drunken streams. The stuff he says, oh my gosh, man, I can't even tell you the name of the, you just have to go check out his clips, dudes. The Halo moments were just so stupid. It was the best. They really were. No, yeah, I mean it, Charles. Like, I was thinking about it the other day. It's like, I actually said it here. It was funny because Altair was talking to one of the dudes on here, and he's like, they were burning, you know, you could pretty much guess they were Bibles, but they were burning scriptures, right? Some sort of religious text.
Returning to Messiah, or by pickpocketing thoughts.
And, you know, I had to go assassinate the guy, and he's like, these people, they will never change their ways. They believe in stupid things, and blah, 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 and we disagree. And Altair's like, you cannot just kill people because you disagree. And, you know, it just made me think of, like, the world today and the crazy divisiveness. And I thought we can kind of learn from that. That if you stop and think, like, is this person that I disagree with, are they a bad human being? If not, then maybe we can just agree to disagree. Charles is a cool dude. I really do like him. He was actually the first one I ever met on here. I didn't know, I still don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just playing games and streaming them. Kind of a mellow series. This is a mellow series. Because I've been playing it at nighttime and I got to be quiet. Yeah, it is a crazy world. And that's the thing, we can't win with fighting anymore. It's not acceptable. You guys be like Trouse and I, and just chillax. Be friendly. Okay, guys, see you later. Bye. Let me out. And hopefully that's what we're able to do is no coins. Is to be able to like play games and, you know, hopefully you guys enjoy them. If not, there are plenty of other channels to check out. Like Trousers and Marty's. Marty is a trip, dude. I've never met these two guys, but apparently we all live pretty close to each other, and Marty is like, I kind of vibe with Marty more, but he's like one of those dudes that somehow knows how to play every game ever made. I don't understand. And I guess him and Trouse are best friends in real life. And so I met Trouse and I met Marty, and we all kind of went from there. And then the holidays happened. And then Trouse set up this awesome community night that I think we're going to be doing every month. Save the heart attack or some horrible thing that might happen to one of us. Besides that, pretty sure we're guaranteed to do that every month. So, like I said, save some unfortunate event or something. Pretty sure we're gonna do it, and it's gonna be great. It was a blast. I mean, the good thing I could take from the stream not working is that we're all guaranteed to make it work next time. You know, make a mistake, learn from it, fix it. But you guys can absolutely watch the stream. Maybe not on my channel, but go over to his channel. It is the most hilarious shit ever. I promise you.
Safety and
it was
peace.
the best. He's cool, dude. I like Marty a lot.
Upon you as well, brother.
I don't know why. I just do. He's
Fate
cool.
has a funny way with things.
So it's
He's got a way about him.
Robert de Sable is in Jerusalem.
I've seen the Knights myself.
Only misfortune follows.
You guys
that
will
man.
recognize Marty just
If he's
from
here, it's because he intends ill.
other games we
I won't give him
streamed
the
together
chance to act.
in the past.
Do not let vengeance cloud your thoughts, brother. We both know no good can come of that.
I have not forgotten. You have nothing to fear. I do not seek revenge, but knowledge.
Truly, you are not the man I once knew.
My work
Truly.
has taught me many things.
I've learned a lot
revealed
playing this
secrets to me,
series.
But there are still pieces of this
Gotta
puzzle
have.
I do not possess.
What do you mean?
All the men I've laid to rest have worked together, united by this man. Robert has designs upon the land. This much I know for certain. But how and why, when and where, these things remain out of reach.
Crusaders and Saracens working together?
They are none of these things, but something else. Templars.
The Templars are a
The
part
Templars.
of the Crusader army.
Or so they'd like King Richard to believe. No, their only allegiance is to Robert de Sable and some mad idea that they will stop the war.
It's been a strange day.
You have no idea, man. But tell me where they've been
It's been
seen.
one day.
I should be after him before he slips
That's
away.
nuts.
3 places I can say for certain. West of here, near both a guard tower and a hospital. And to the southwest, at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. See what you can learn. I will do the same.
I'll be quick as I can.
Stay safe, my friend.
Stay thirsty, my friends. Alright. Let's go this way. It's like a friggin' monkey, dude. This guy's like a master of parkour. It's ridiculous. Okay, so the mission says to investigate. There should be like one of the last ones, if not the last one. 0 out of 6 investigations complete. 3 investigations are needed to access. So I basically have to go, I'm assuming, to this darkened area. So we're going to head that way right now. This way. See if I can, like, go along the rooftops. Hopefully I can just sprint there and not have a problem this time. Oh, what's that? This? You probably like Lord of the Rings: Shadow of Mordor. Yeah. I was gonna play it, and then I realized that that's part 2. I had literally started it off stream. I was just like a few months ago, and I said, "Oh, I can't do that because I want to buy the first one." So That's definitely on my list. Yeah, I like stuff like this. Basically the same thing, but in Mordor. Yeah, Batman. Batman is dope. Batman was so good. I loved Batman. I own all 3 of them. Okay, so I'm gonna go this way, and hopefully there's a lookout point. What about that place? I don't know if I've been to that one yet. Have I? Does not look like it, so I'm gonna go there. Let's go up there, see what happens. Whoop. No, get out of here, bird. Boom. Trows, you have to do a custom emote for your channel. Straight up, this is like numero uno priority. You gotta do it. You gotta make like a custom emote that just is like a comic book graphic, like green slime or something, whatever you want to make, and then it says splat. You have to. Okay, so we'll go to this one here. Yeah. I'm basically almost there. One day soon when your artist is available. Oh, that's cool. I mean, it's not really top priority, but I would like to see you do that one day. That'd be awesome. You know what? You can also talk to... I don't know, like... I don't want to talk down about her, but I don't know how reliable she is, because she's always kind of like... She's hard to get a hold of as a thing. There we go.
Bring that to your
But my sister...
It contains everything you ask.
Yeah. And I trust her because she's like...
most delicate of
she's legit.
Greatly appreciated.
And that's not even what she does for a living. She's just good at it.
And keep it you will.
She does all kinds of
have
stuff.
no trouble from us.
It's not you and yours that concern me, but the citizens.
I will
You
figure
picked a strange time to visit our city.
I'm always thinking
come
like
to pay
ahead.
our respects.
And stir up trouble for it.
It's not my fault your people can't tell enemy from
Splunkles.
Look,
Splunks.
you've got what you came for.
Come on, man.
I think it's best you were on your way.
I'm gonna walk in circles. I'm getting dizzy. Hurry up. Oh, oh, oh. Changing directions. Okay, so now we do a little... Oh, wait. He's gonna look back. Nothing to see here. Okay, now he's gonna walk. We're gonna pickpocket. Oh no, it didn't work! Oh, that's the first time it hasn't worked since, like, I started this game. Whoa, that was a trip. Dude caught me big time. I'll blame Trouser. Oh, rule of thumb. Always blame the chat. No, I'm just kidding. That sucks. Oh, it wasn't me, I promise. It was Trouser. It was him. It's never me. I'm the best there ever was. Don't push me off the edge. Don't do it. Oh no! There's too many! I'm gonna switch to dagger. There we go. Dagger's easier in close quarters. When you have a lot of people around you, you gotta switch to your dagger. Come on. Boom. Kill him. Ouch. Ouch. Quit it. Bonk. Boink. Oh, didn't work. Let's go kill that guy. Let's go kill that guy. Look at that. We're going to survive. Oh, yeah. Getting it done. Let's throw him off. Throw him off. Ouch. Okay. Alright. You done? Thank you. Where was I? I was going all the way over there. Gotta do the pickpocket mission. Okay. And no, don't beg at me right now. No. Okay, here we go. Move out of the way. I will punch you, lady. I'm very busy. I'm on a mission. Do this so they don't see me, which is stupid, but it works. Got it. Oh, it's fight time. Perfect timing. I did it. I did it all by myself, man. Look, no hands. Come on, knock it off. Yeah, if you want to see a bunch of us like get our asses kicked, it's another reason to check out. So we did a bunch of like custom maps and games like that on Halo, which was a blast. I had never done that in my life. That was awesome. I didn't know you can do that kind of stuff, and it was so cool. And then like after a while, Charles was like, "Hey, you guys wanna do like?" Want to just play some matches online against other players? All of us on a team? And I'm like, yeah, Trouser on my team and Marty on my team. Everybody on the same team? Are you kidding me? Heck yeah. Yeah, it turned out that that was not a good idea because we were so bad. Charles was like half drunk already, and I'm just no good at Halo. I used to be really, really good at one point, but I haven't played in so long, and I'm just really bad, old, lame, half blind. So Marty was the only one that did pretty good. I mean, he got 7 kills, but like none of us pulled our weight, and it was the worst. And then my brother-in-law was on there with us. He did like, it was like I think 2 kills, same as me. It was the worst. But put it to you this way: the final score in a giant multiplayer team versus team match ended up being like, what was it? It was 100 to 15. I think it was 15 that we had. It was very bad. It was still fun, but I was like, why are we? What is the point? We are so terrible at this. We kind of stopped right after that and decided let's go back to custom maps, custom games. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. You got to go in there and watch Trousers clips, though. I'm telling you, there's one clip in there that is probably the best clip I've ever seen. I don't know what it was, but he said the most ridiculous stuff. And he drinks, and that may have honestly been the hardest I've ever laughed on stream. Like, I legitimately lolled my face off on that one. It was pretty good. And I can't recreate it, so I'm not gonna bother telling you. You just gotta go see it for yourself. Come on, get up there. Get up there. Hey, what you doing? Trying to figure out how to pronounce. Oh, I'm sober though. I get it. I was trying to figure out how to say that. Did I get that right? It took me a minute. I said, hey, and then I just kind of paused casually, trying to figure out. I'm glad I figured that out. Ow! Get away from me, dude. Are we gonna do this? Oh, it is the Christian King. Okay. I think so. It is the Bible they're referring to. Because like the guy down there is talking about the Christian King. So, come on, don't hit me right now. I'm so close to the top. Ugh. So close to the top. So close to the top. Get away from me. Come on, come on, come on. Go! What are you doing? Go that way. Go that way. Yeah, not sober though. Good, right? Pretty awesome, man. Okay, so the next step is to, I don't want to have to get every single one because we're on a time crunch here. I gotta play every single game ever. People laugh when I say that over and over, but I'm kind of serious. I mean, I know I can't do that. It's impossible. in one lifetime. But I'm gonna sure damn try. Especially impossible since, you know, I'm getting a late start on it, and I'm gonna stream every game I've ever played as well. You guys are pretty much with me till the end. I need to finish my other investigations, but I can't do my investigations if I don't know where to go. I guess I have no choice but to get all the, like, lookouts. So let's do this, one step at a time. See you later, Trouse. Thanks, man. Yes, peace. Much peace is needed. I will see you around for sure. Have a good night. You know what I need to do is I need to get a, like, an applause soundboard thing. So whenever legends like Trouser leave, be like, future legends, I'll be like, hey. Round of applause. Oh! So love that jump. I did not know that was down there, by the way. I'm sober. Is that? Oh, that has to be what that is. I'm sober. That's a good name. I like it. Oh, I gotta leave. Leave me alone. Whoop. Ooh. Let's get rid of this guy. There's the lookout spot right there, and hopefully that's going to lead me to the next objective. If you haven't noticed, I have not taken a break. Normally, I take a break every 60 minutes, every hour. But I'm gonna just keep going because I have to. I have no time left, and I really, I'm starting to doubt if I can finish this game in one night. I might have to add another night. But we'll see. This part right here is going to be a little bit lengthy because I'm trying to get some other missions done, and it's just not going to happen. We're going to get there as quick-y-do as possible. Okay. But so long as I keep being spotted like this, it's not going to happen. Okay. Alright. Okay. See you guys later. I'm gone. Whoop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Up the ladder. Whoa, he missed. Can I go in here? Will they see me? Nope, they saw me. Okay, fine. I'm gonna go this way. Ugh. Come on. No! No! Okay, I have to get down. Run! Okay, go. Come on, you can do it. Come on, use the muscles. There. Yes. Okay. Now we just gotta go up top. And this is the last lookout point, I believe. Here. Oh, it's so awkward. How do I get up there? Ooh. Did it. Yeah. Alright. Now I can make some progress. Memory update failed? Oh, that worked. Okay. So now I have this one and this one. Oh no, I have two more spots here. Dang it. Let me just go do all of these first, I guess. I'll go to the one farthest away. Nah, I'll do this. I don't need to do farthest away. Oh, they saw me again. Oh. Come on, go. All the way to the top. Come on. You can do it. Oh, it's right there. Just go. Come on. Oh, no. Okay, let's try from the side. Come on. And now we'll go around like this. Around like this. Come on. Climb up. Get up there. You stupid. Get up there. Ah, you're so dang close to that shit. All your guys' fault. I'll pull out my sword. Do a little kung fu. I have no choice because they're a bunch of assholes. Okay, this is the most close quarter fighting you can ever ask for. Oh no, it's such a nightmare. Okay, I'd really like to stop being shot, so I'm gonna go this way. Knocking them off the edge is the best way to go. And boom! Nice. Very nice. Getting stuff done. Okay, I'm gonna go this way now. Because he's shooting me. Ouch! I'm spamming the X button. It's not working out so well. Okay, so I'd like to climb up here now. Is that possible? Go this way. Oh, he's so slow. Come on. He's slow, even though he's not really. Oh, it's just when I'm like in a hurry, it just feels that way. Okay, where are these guys with arrows? He's done. I'm so sick of you. Oh my gosh. Okay, alright. I'm mad now. You done pissed me off. I'm done. Like a Jedi. Like a Jedi. I said like a Jedi. Okay. You, my friend, are done. Yes! All finished. Okay, there's one more guy shooting arrows. I'm over here. Ouch! The heck, man? You're not supposed to be good at fighting. And throw him off. Okay, now let's try this again. No, what the heck was that? That is not at all what I wanted you to do. Climb to the top. This time you got it. There we go. Ah, peace and quiet. Finally. Dang, man. It took forever. Alright. So, I really don't want to get the rest of them, but I guess I have no choice. I have two more. I mean, what's two more, right? So long as I don't have to fight every 15 steps, it seems. Okay, so let's just go nice and easy. I'm gonna climb up here. Get above this craziness. Now we're good. Okay. So there's a thingy over here. I'm gonna just jog over there. Whoop. Okay. There's a flag. Gotta get it. I mean, if it's right there, right? Might as well. I have not lost my mind, sir. But I'm gonna if I keep getting beat up. I don't have time to help you. Okay, I gotta get there. How do I do that?
Please, I've done nothing wrong. Why are you doing this?
See if I can go this way. I think I've tried this one before. I feel like, and I couldn't do it. Yeah. How am I supposed to do that? It's gonna get me up there? Oh, it's gonna work. Come on. Get up there. Yeah. No, no, no! No!
You will die here. I will
What?
you.
No, 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 no. Not at all. Not a fan. Go away. Dang. Go away. All of you. Had it. There we go. Okay. Now, can I get up there without... There we go. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yes. Yes. Come on. You can do it. Get up there. Yes! I am supposed to be here, because I want to be. One more. One more, guys. Here we go.
Who did this?
Wee is right. Okay, one more. I'm gonna sneak past like this. I know they're looking at me. I'm just a praying guy with all kinds of weapons on me. Perfectly normal. Don't worry about it. Nothing to see here. Yes! I like that. I like that. A little better with the parkouring. How do I get up there? I obviously have to go around, huh?
You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
No! No, 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 no. That's not what happened at all. Come on, man. Ladder, ladder, ladder. No, not in there. Did it work? Holy crap. How'd you guys not see me going there? Stupid. Whatever. Works for me. Data works for me, man. Right, I'm gonna just kill you quick. And ouch. Boom. Those guys are important to kill. I gotta deal with these nuts. Alright, alright. This guy here, ouch. And how many people are you supposed to be killed in video games? Quite a bit, I bet. Quite a bit, I bet. Quite a bit of bad butter. Knock it off. Ah! Ooh. Ooh, piece of candy. Get up. Alright, we're done fighting. I'm gonna leave now. I would really like to leave now. Okay. Please don't come in here. I think I lost him. So I just gotta wait. Wait for a little bit longer. I think I have enough. I did 1 of 6 investigations. 3 investigations are needed to access memory. That's it? This whole time? I thought... This whole time I thought that I just needed... Oh my gosh. I kind of want to do this though. I want to see what happens if I can make this. Come on, it's the last one. It's the last one. Don't be weird right now. You know what? Jump down. Jump down. Ray, stand there. Don't move. Are you starting this? Okay, whatever. Okay, I'm not doing this one. I'm leaving. Bye. Not about it. I'm not gonna get the last one. I am going to go accomplish my missions and see you later, guys. Bye. Nice knowing you. No, get down! Why are you climbing that, dude? No, you should not be climbing that. I did not ask you to climb that. Ouch! Boom! Come on, kill him, kill him. Yes, yes. Woohoo! Nice. Kill him too. Yes. Look, there's so many of them. Kill him too. Ouch. Ouch. Kill him too. Okay, now that I've pretty much killed everybody, I'll get back to what I was doing. Okay. I really would like to do that last one, but we don't need to, I guess. So let's go over, grab this flag. Okay. I'm gonna head back up here. Talk to this dude.
Altair, my savior,
Nice.
you must help me. I was shadowing my prey, a group of Templars, when they saw me. I took
Right.
flight, and although I evaded them,
You and
I
your
twisted my
stories.
ankle.
I gotta
I'm
do something.
pathetic, I know. Please don't tell Malik. I did overhear them say they were leaving town. Find them and kill them. I will reward you.
I don't think this counts as one of my investigations either, so I'm gonna have to do this nonsense again. I got a stealth assassinate. I think 2 targets. There's one up there. I'm gonna just use the ladder and take care of the first one. Says he's up here somewhere, but where? Oh, he's up on the roof. How am I gonna get up there? Oh, a ladder. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here for just a second. I heard somebody come to the door. 1 second. Oh, never mind. Somebody else. Okay. So I have to stealth assassinate this guy, but I feel like he's gonna turn around any second. Oh, so close. Okay, I need one more target. And he is right over there. And
He's going to hurt himself. When he does,
God save him. He's gone mad.
careful, be very, very careful and quiet, because they're wabbits that we're hunting and all these things. No thanks. Bother who I want. Okay. There he is. There he is. Switch to the assassination weapon and boom! Now we gotta go. Now we gotta go. Okay, the guy we need to talk to is over here. Where is he? 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 There he is. Okay. Yes.
I am forever grateful. Malik
Thanks.
would never have forgiven me.
Me too.
Here's what I know about the burial of Majd.
Oh, good. He did give me
Reaching
info.
Robert might prove difficult, given the number of guards around. You should befriend some scholars to approach him. That shouldn't be a problem for someone of your skill.
I see. Okay. We have to... I think this is going to be the last guy. I don't really remember. It's weird, right? Because wasn't that long ago that I played these, but I feel like it's it just kind of blends together the games that I have played as far as Assassin's Creed is concerned. So.
You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
Okay, I'm leaving. Don't attack me. Woo. Okay, I'm going to that fisticuff over there. Hopefully it's not too far away from me. Look how clear it is right now. Look, I can walk through this whole area. Okay, let's talk to you.
Safety and peace, Master.
Man.
Have you seen all the
At least we do
Templars
something.
in town? I have been ordered to kill as many as I can before the burial of your
5
latest
minutes.
victim, Majd Udin. I am sure
It's gonna make me do this in 5
It
minutes.
would be done in no time.
Means it's gonna be hard.
I have learned much while looking for those Templars. I will share valuable information with you when you get back.
Okay. That sounds good. Stealth assassinate all targets. I'd rather do the flag thingy. Now I gotta stealth assassinate all these people. You know how hard stealth assassinating is too, because... Okay, so this is the guy right here. Thankfully. Okay, let's go find the next one. Quickly. Find the next one. Okay, walk slowly. Around guards. Around people. I'm gonna walk all the way around before I find the next... Ooh, a flag! Get it! No distractions. I already got distracted. Oh, man. For those of you on YouTube, by the way, obviously, if you're watching this way later, you can't really go to Trousers' Twitch page unless you click on the link in the description. That will take you to my Twitch page and thus Schnauzer's Twitch page. Unless, you know, that changes anytime soon. And if it does, just type in it. I'm gonna spell it for you now, okay?
And so we must seize this opportunity.
T-R-O-U-Z-N. Stop talking, dude. Okay. T-R-O-U-Z as in zebra. R-S-H-N-A-U-Z-E-R. That is Trouser Schnauzers. Sorry, I could not seem to spell while listening to this dude. It was bugging me. Oh no, that's not what I asked you to do. You're gonna jump in the hay bale. Stupid.
There is no evil in their hearts. And so we must
Here's the next guy. I'm running way behind on this here. I'm gonna do this and this. So many more. Okay, the next one is over here. Okay, I need those guys to get out of my way. Okay, and almost done. 2 more. Gotta do them quick. Come on. Next, I gotta go. No! No! They finally saw me. Damn it. Okay, I'm not doing that one. It's not that I can't. I'm on a time crunch. Like I've done it before. I gotta do other stuff. Gotta beat this thing so we can get on to. Like I'm screwing my schedule over. The next thing I'm supposed to be doing is Assassin's Creed 2 on... I don't know. It's in my schedule. Like Thursday or Friday, so... Oh, ooh, a flag. Okay, so since we can't do that, I am going to get away from you, and I'm going to do it right now. Such a doof. I missed the ladder. And now I'm caught again. Could have just gone up the ladder. Okay. I go this way, alright? Go up the ladder. And I'm going to head on over to this punchy fisticuff. And I'm just going to give it a second. Let everything settle down a bit before I start sprinting again. Okay, they saw me, so I'm just going to kill them all now at this point. Kill them all. Kill them all. Kill them all. Stop it. Oh. Okay. Had enough. Had enough. Altair knocks them down so far that a lot of times when he hits them that they're way back there and then you can't hit them with the sword. You know what I mean? Like he'll kick them and then they fly 10 feet away. And then I end up trying to attack them constantly and just swoosh at the air. Okay, so let's try this one. This one might be a little easier.
This way, we might forgive the sins of the past and bring about a better tomorrow.
Calm it down a little bit.
We must be strong. We must be brave.
We must be strong. We must be brave.
To face those we once called our enemies and now
get down here so I can beat you up.
Call them friends. The Crusaders come to Jerusalem, bringing with them an opportunity to end the fighting, to stop the war. That we may stand as one, we must not turn them away.
Right. Okay, interrogation. So this is definitely the beat 'em up mission. I think I can honestly just do it right here.
If I were you, I'd go for help.
Nice. Get rid of him and hit him. Ouch. Do this. Oh. Do this. Ouch. Oh, that's right. I can't kill somebody. If I keep punching him, I'll kill him.
No. I speak the truth. Why would you say other?
You're
Except these guys.
So I am.
Then you are also a liar and a fraud, just like your master. Where is he? What does he intend?
It's peace he seeks, I swear it. And the proof is in his actions. A Christian at a Muslim's funeral.
The proof
We want
is
an
in
end to
the
all of
pudding.
this.
Only because it serves your needs.
But this is a noble thing we want. The land will be united beneath our banner.
United through force. You'd enslave us all.
It is for the best.
No, it's not. And so long as my brothers and I breathe, you will not succeed.
Well, that just happened. I think just head to the last beat 'em up guy, right? I mean, we could do either one of those, but so far I'm not digging the other ones. I kind of like the fist fighting. It's fun, to be honest. Really am digging it. Whoop. Investigation is complete. Oh, then I don't have to do anything else. So then at this point, let's just climb and get there this way. Okay, we're gonna go up to the top. And then I'm gonna go over here. And here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And down this way. And up this way. Parkour is so ridiculous. Oh,
Leave now.
that wasn't good. Leave. Leave. Yes. Nice. Okay. It's a long trip, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there eventually. Oh, I saw that coming. Sorry. We'll go this way. That's funny. And jump. We made it. Okay. Go over to ledge, press B, jump down.
Give the scent of success about you, brother.
I've learned much about our enemy.
Share your knowledge then. Let
Yes,
us see what
share
can
with
be
us.
done with it.
Robert and his Templars walk the city. They've come to pay their respects to Majd-ud-Din. They'll attend his funeral, which means so will I.
What is this that Templars would attend his funeral?
I have yet to divine their true intentions, though I'll have a confession in time. The citizens themselves are divided. Many call for their lives. Still others insist that they are here to parley, to make peace.
Peace?
I told you. The others I've slain have said as much to me.
That would make them our allies. And yet we killed them.
Make no mistake, we are nothing like these men. Though their goal sounds noble, the means by which they'd achieve it are not. At least, that's what Al-Mu'allim told
Anybody
me.
gonna talk about why I'm missing my
So
finger
what
though?
is your plan?
I'll attend the funeral and confront Robert.
The sooner the better. Fortune favor your blade, brother.
Malik, before I go, there's something I should say.
Be out with it.
I've been a fool.
Normally I'd make no argument, but what is this? What are you talking about?
All this time, I never told you I was sorry. Too damn proud.
You
lost
never
your arm
told
because of
me.
Lost Qadar. You had every right to be angry.
I do not accept your apology.
I understand.
No, you don't. I do not accept your apology because you are not the same man who went with me into Solomon's temple. And so you have nothing to apologize for.
Malik.
Perhaps if I had not been so envious of you, I would not have been so careless myself. I'm just as much to blame.
Don't say such things.
We are one. As we share the glory of our victories, so too should we share the pain of our defeat. In this way, we grow closer. We grow stronger.
Thank you, brother.
Rest if you need to, Altair, that you might be ready for what lies ahead.
I gotta go pee-pee though. Please. Thanks.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
I'll have to cut it short. Or what am I saying? I'll have to stop here for a second. Take a little bathroom break. See? You guys that are used to watching YouTube stuff, you don't realize, some of you may not realize that, no I don't, we forget about these bathroom breaks. Like, can't do this for hours and hours and not take a break. Okay. Look around at this beautiful place. I don't see any flags nearby. Soldiers back there. So we're pretty much just gonna go take care of that one dude. So I'll head over there. And then I will stop for just a couple minutes. Because I feel like it, man. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
You do not want to do that again.
Oh, yeah? What are you gonna do about it? Ugh. I'll show you. Ugh. That's what I think of that. Okay, oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. I'm starting fights with people. Starting fights with people. Oh! I've acquired the maximum number of knives? Is that what it said? Oh, I guess from knocking them out. Boom! Just have to block and out. Ugh. What is A for? Hang on, I'm trying to figure out the controls. That didn't work out so well. Okay. Okay, everybody gone? There. See, the guards are watching to see if I take out any weapons. That's where things can go wrong. I'm gonna go up the ladder. Oh, that's not how you do it. Instead, I'm gonna go up the ladder. There we go. Almost there. And then... Whoop. Bless you. Okay, and then there's a, somebody sneezing back here. A flag right there. Don't! No! I'm gonna try to go up here. Grab it. Alright. I know there's citizens to save everywhere, but I just don't have the time. So, we're gonna head that direction. Oh. There's one down there. I just feel like... Alright, I'm coming. I'll save one. Oh! No! That's not saving a citizen! Boom! Nice. Nice. Nice.
He's not the last of them. I hope so. Still, best not to take any chances. I'll hurry home. Don't think I'll leave it again anytime soon either.
Cool.
You've done me a kindness, young man.
I have.
Be assured, I won't forget it.
You know what you guys can do for me is give me some coins. What? 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 What is this? I don't have time for this. I'm leaving. Bye. It'd be nice if they could give me some coins so I can give it to the the beggars that are always asking me for coins. I save these citizens. Give me like 1 coin. Because with all the citizens I save, I can accumulate many coins to give to them. That would be nice. They'll stop bugging me. That'd be cool if I could do that in a later... Ouch. In a later Assassin's Creed. I'm sure they change quite a bit. I will not know until I get there. Okay. And, I'm gonna head over there. Please don't attack me. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go up here.
You have no business here. Leave.
This is far away. Still so far away from this place.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing. Please, can't you spare something? Please, someone
Go. Okay, I have to go this way. And this way. No coins.
What have I done wrong?
Okay, I think I made it. There we go. It's up here. Okay, I'm gonna have to sneak in. Or wait. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here for a second, so I can see that better. I really appreciate it, guys. We've reached some milestones here. I'm up to 45 followers, and it's all an accumulation of everything. Everybody working together. Thank you so much. I am going to figure out some sort of a we'll do some sort of celebration stream. It'll be fun. Maybe maybe just do another party game. I'm not sure, but keep an eye out for updates and stuff like that. I have my Twitter link on my page. You can click on that and it'll take you right to my page, and that's where I will be posting updates for random things that are coming down the pipeline, as well as every 10 followers you get to see a new magic trick. So that's kind of my thing for now. Alright guys. Get back in. Speaking of getting back in, I wanna... I don't really want to have to fight, but I have a feeling that may be the only way, so... Let's just do it. Oh, exposed must vanish to continue. Okay, well now they tell me. I had a feeling, I just wasn't positive. Time to use the dagger. Dagger does a lot less damage, it seems, but boy, are the little finishing moves just smooth. I like fighting with this better. It's just more my fighting style, I guess. Dude, that was cool. That was awesome. Okay. Hey, I'm able to continue. Woohoo! Didn't think that would be that easy. So I only had to kill him and come back in. That's cool. I wonder how I would have got in without having to fight him. That's ultimate.
We gather here to mourn the loss of our beloved Majduddin. Taken too soon from this world. I know you feel sorrow and pain at his passing, but you should not. For just as we are all brought forth from the womb, so too must we all one day pass from this world. It is only natural, like the rising and the setting of the sun. Take this moment to reflect on his life and give thanks for all the good he did. Know that one day you will stand with him again in paradise.
So... You just wait? I guess so. Reverse. Okay. Silence. Whisper in the ear.
As you know, this man was murdered.
Oh,
We
I think
have
they know.
tried to
I'm
track his killer, but it has proved difficult. These creatures cling to the
Is it Kung Fu
shadows
fight time?
and run from any who would face them fairly.
I'm just standing here in prayer mode.
But not today. For it seems one stands among us. He mocks us with his presence and must be made to pay. Seize him.
I don't have any
Bring
money.
him forward that God's justice might be done.
Here we go. Oh, that was awesome. You see that? Ooh, rewind that. Look at it again. Watch it 5 times to fully appreciate it. Yes. Dang, these guys are tough. Okay, got that one. Ouch! You guys are definitely tougher. Ouch! Stop with the arrows, dudes. Okay, I need the sword. I need the sword. I need to do more damage. And I'm really struggling. Okay. Stop locking on. I have got to get out of here. I gotta get these arrow guys. It's the worst. Okay, how do I... Dudes, what? Okay. Can we just fight down here? I'm gonna die. I'm dead. Alright, I gotta start over. Let me just start over. I kind of knew a while ago that I wasn't going to survive that. That's why I just started running around. And I keep forgetting that he stays locked on. How do you guys feel about, like, being locked on in games? Sometimes I kind of like it, but this is one of those games I'm not a fan. I feel like most of the time, actually. Even with games like Rocket League. most of the time I don't like being locked on. I don't like it. It's a lot easier for me, because I think the idea is to stay locked on your enemy so you don't lose them, and it makes it easy for you, but not for me. Stop with the arrows. Okay, I'm leaving. I gotta chase this guy, I think. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. Am I supposed to be... Okay, so the main guy that I'm fighting is here. It's just the arrows. I wanted to get away from him. Now I can, like, focus on these guys a little more. Yeah, there we go. Ouch! There we go. Come on. There we go. Beat him up. Beat him up. Yeah. That's how it's done. Uh-oh. Okay, 2 more left. Done. Done.
I would see your eyes before you die.
I sense you expected someone else.
What sorcery is this?
No sorcery. We knew you'd come. Robert needed to be sure he'd have time to get away.
So he flees.
We cannot deny your success. You have laid waste to our plans. First the treasure, then our men. Control of the Holy Land slipped away. But then he saw an opportunity to reclaim what has been stolen, to turn your victories to our advantage.
Al-Muallim still holds your treasure, and we've routed your army before. Whatever Robert plans, he'll fail again.
Ah, but it's not just Templars you'll contend with now.
Speak sense.
Robert rides for Arthur to plead his case that Saracen and Crusader unite against the assassins.
The plot thickens.
That will never happen. They have no reason to.
Had, perhaps. But now you've given them one. 9, in fact. The bodies you've left behind, victims on both sides. You've made the assassins an enemy in common and ensured the annihilation of your entire order. Well done.
Not 9. 8.
What do you mean?
You are not my target. I will not take your life. You're free to go, but do not follow me.
I don't need to. You're already too late.
We'll see.
So now they, like, talk to each other. What the heck? What? That's funny, I could just keep beating her up. That was weird. Alright. So... escape and return to the bureau leader. Go around this way. Come on, man. It's clear where I want him to go. He just doesn't want to go that way. It's like games like Rocket League and stuff, you have different, you know, you have different camera angles, and the best one is to be locked on for most people in a lot of games, but I don't know, I don't like it. I like kind of like the free look. You just like freely look around at your enemy, and I don't know, it just makes it fighting easier for me. So the locking on thing in here is the worst, because whether it's pickpocketing, whether it's just a battle, it sucks because I can't. Okay. I forget that I have to unlock, like, disengage, whatever you want to call it, in order to like run away. Which I seem to be doing a lot of running, that's for sure. Dang, this is far away. It's like clear on the other side of town. Okay, now I'm finally there. So hopefully those citizens stepped up so I can I forgot all about these. Nice.
You do well.
Okay, I'm gonna go up here now. Hopefully I can make it, and looks like I made it. Alright.
It was a trap.
I had heard the funeral turned to chaos. What happened?
Robert de Sable was never here. He sent another in his stead. He was expecting me.
You must go to Al-Mualim.
There's no time. She told me where he's gone, what he plans. If I return to Masyaf, he might succeed. And then, I fear we'll be destroyed.
We have killed most of his men. He cannot hope to mount a proper attack. Wait, did you say she?
Yes, it was a woman. Strange, I know. But that's for another time. For now, we must focus on Robert. We may have thinned his ranks, but the man is clever. He goes to plead his case to Richard and Salah ad-Din, to unite them against the common enemy. Against us.
Surely you're mistaken. This makes no sense. These two men would never...
Oh, but they would. And we have ourselves to blame. The men I've killed, men on both sides of the conflict. Men important to both leaders. Robert's plan may be ambitious, but it makes sense. And it could work.
Look, brother. Things have changed. You must return to Masyaf. We cannot act without our master's permission. It could compromise the Brotherhood. I thought you had learned this.
Stop hiding behind words, Malik. You wield the creed and its tenets like some shield. He's keeping things from us. Important things. You were the one told me we could never know anything, only suspect. Well, I suspect this business with the Templars goes deeper. When I'm done with Robert, I will ride for Masyaf that we may have answers. But perhaps you could go now.
I cannot leave the city.
Then walk amongst its people. Seek out those who served the ones I slew. Learn what you can. You call yourself perceptive. Perhaps you'll see something I could not.
I don't know. I must think on this.
Do as you must, my friend. But it's time I ride for Arsuf. Every moment I delay, our enemy gets one step ahead of me.
Be careful, brother.
I will be. I promise.
Okay. Robert was never at the funeral. Time to go. If you guys are enjoying this game, if you've played it before, or you've not played it before, any of these things, let me know. Drop a comment in the comment section below for anybody on YouTube. I know it's been kind of slow. It's been kind of boring. It's not as energetic and lively as I normally am. I apologize for that. Just been streaming this at odd times and just trying to get back into the groove. Swing of things. Didn't I already go there? Right. Okay, so I need to go... I need to just leave. I'm closer to here, so I may as well. Can I fast forward? Nope.
Hurry, get down, wait. They say it is a crusade. Pay for your sins. Give up.
Are you freaking kidding me? No, I need to go over here. Excuse me. Excuse me, very busy. Bye. Come on, I need a star. Little Mario action. Alright, I made it out of the town anyway. I could already see the light at the end of the tunnel. Do what I want. Ooh, flag. Ooh, piece of candy. Yeah. Okay, now we got the doors. Right.
God save him. He's gone mad. What a fool.
Oh,
What is
idiot.
what doing?
Really? Do I have to fight my way out of here? I guess I do. Ugh. Pretty sure I had to bust through them because I don't know if they were going to let me or not. Okay, there's no horses anywhere. I have no choice but to just... I can too, and I will. There's the horse. Oh, you know the stable's over here, I think. Yep. Don't see any. Don't see any. There are none. That's a negatory. Negativundo. Oh my gosh. I feel like I missed a horse somewhere. I missed a horse. I don't know where to find it. So I'm just gonna go on foot. Until I find one. Which should be in the next area. I'm almost there. This is not at all what I needed to do. As far as escaping. This is actually a very poor excuse for escaping. But, I mean, it worked. So, I made it. Guess I need a ride to Masyaf. I didn't ride there, but we got there.
Remember to reach out for ledges should you fall while climbing.
Okay. There's a horse. Horse. And we're off. What's the mission now? Assassinate Robert. So... Well, wait a minute. Where's Robert? I guess we'll find out. I guess that's the wrong song, huh? Shouldn't do Rocky. Going the right way. I am. No! You stupid idiot. What did you do that for? No infidels. No, no, no. I don't have time for this infidel stuff. No infidels. Come on. I got a job to do. I'm almost there. It's like way up here, but I'll get there. It wouldn't let me take the horse in. It was just probably just video game bugs. You know, didn't get it at the right angle or whatever, but I'm like, whatever. I'm just gonna run up there. That's a short. It won't take me long. 'Tis but a stroll. Boom! Tackle him. Oh, I have to vanish? Okay. Like this? Oh, I'll vanish right there. Ah. Woo!
He's gone. We're done here. He's gone.
Yeah. I think we're good. Okay, now, let me in.
Toss your weapons around so carelessly. Running from someone? You won't often get a second chance to strike.
I'm running to someone. But, yeah. Let's see. Who am I supposed to assassinate? Assassinate Robert. Where the heck is this Robert person? Don't make no sense, man. You're gonna have to talk to him again, right? What are you doing? That's not at all what I want you to do. Where is he? He's not even here. I'm sorry. I went to the wrong place. Oh my gosh, this whole time. You guys must be... Where are you going? Sleight! Where are you going? I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. The pain. The pain is so real. I didn't mean to do it. I promise. Man. I was so close. I thought I was there. I was at the end. I was so happy. Turns out I'm not even in the right place. And I thought I was. I literally looked at... I don't know. It's late. I looked at the map and rode straight here, or ran straight here, and then rode. And then went all the way up there. That explains why... Anyway, doesn't matter. Just go, just go. Let's get back on the white horse. Let's get out of here. I like the white horse because it's like what Gandalf rode in that battle at that one place. And whoop. Okay, let's actually go to the right place this time. I say let's. Like it's you guys that made a mistake too. Let's just do it right this time. Yeah. So, what's interesting is none of these places are actually where I need to go. I'm gonna pick one and then see if, like, hang on a second.
Countering a strong attack will leave your enemy vulnerable.
I'm
Finish him
temporarily
by
stuck.
breaking
Let
his
me
legs or by throwing
figure
him
this
to
out.
the ground.
Thanks, Edna. I wish you told me some stuff that would help me out right now. Like with this very thing that I'm doing. Okay, so I need to ride to Ars. Where's that? Where is it? I don't know where that is. Poor district, rich district, kingdom, kingdom, kingdom. Okay. Okay, let's try the next place. I mean, he probably told me
Ladders
exactly
are
what it
a
was.
socially acceptable way to reach a rooftop. Climbing on buildings, however, is not.
We'll find out. Climbing on buildings is not. Well, thanks. Wish you'd tell me something new, Edna. How do I get there? I can't know to find this place. Right for... I know, but where is it? Middle district, poor district. Okay, well, let's go back and try one more thing. We'll go to the kingdom. Right. Right.
Climb tall structures to gain a bird's eye view of your surroundings. Tall buildings can be used to orient yourself when moving through a city.
Thanks. I feel like this is all information that I kind of already knew, but I appreciate the help. Okay, so here's the kingdom. There's where I need to go. We did it! Woohoo! Ages. I'm pretty much like, I think I'm like 37 now. Nope, 46. It's been a very long time. I'm pretty much done now. What was that blue dot? My map. Wait a minute. What is that blue dot? I saw something. Saw something over here. Oh, it means a horse or like a hiding hay barrel spot. Okay, turn around. There we go. See you guys later. See you later. Excuse me. Boop. Pardon me, coming through. Excuse me. Alright, I gotta get over there somehow. I think I'm gonna make a left, hopefully, up here. That would be nice. And yes, I can. Oh! That was not good. Okay. Alright, now we're cooking. Headed straight there. Feel pretty good about this. Ciao, guys. Boop. Oh, bowling. And they all ran away. Oh, no fair. You can't run away. You gotta stand there and let me run over you. It's the best way to live. At least, you know, I'm entertained at your expense. Okay, so this is the place right here, right over this. Oh, what happened? Getting all glitchy. Oh! Ah! One more. Yeah! And we've been running a long old time with this horse. Oh, zigzagging through the trees. Whoop. Ugh. No, don't stop. Bad idea. Keep on going. Oh, I know what it is. I forget this game. I have it on a disc, like old-fashioned style. I don't have this one digitally, so it's gonna bug out. But it's an old disc. It's an old 360 disc, and it's all like probably got some little scratches and stuff in it. So that's the old debate: what's better, digital or a hard copy? But the thing is, well, I understand that there's a lot of people that are on the hard copy side. How do I get over there? I need to turn around. This way. I know a lot of people that are like, oh man, see, this is why you have to have hard copy. I'm like, I don't know why I said that in a slightly country accent, but I just did, and we're just gonna accept it. Yeah. Maybe because I was thinking of the guy who said it. My old Missouri friend, he's like super country dude. He doesn't know why. He's like, I don't know why they have to have digital everything, and he's one of those guys that like complained about everything. He said, sorry, just checking if we're going the right way. We are. He said that ooh, storms, is that what that is? What's going on over there? Or that's just the light peeking through the clouds or whatever. But he just thinks that it's better to have a hard copy. A lot of people like to have the physical copy and not have to worry about, like, you know, corrupt data, losing your account or your password, or I don't know, hackers or whatever. Well, I understand.
Use vigilante
I
to
kinda
block your pursuers and break their line.
I guess the best solution would be to have both. But because I kind of don't like CDs scratch so easy. CD scratch really easy. Whoa. I need to slow down through this area. No. No! Oh, I have to fight these guys? I guess so. Ouch! Ouch! Come on, fight! There we go. Can I continue, please? Oh yeah, I could do this. I forgot. I don't wanna. Oh no! Come on. Kill them all. Man, he's got some slow attacks right now. Oh! Okay, I don't need the horse anymore. I'll see you guys later. There's that stupid locking on again. Nope, don't do it. You're gonna run. You're gonna run away right now. Run. Oh, shoot. Okay, alright, I guess the best option is to just kill them all. I am trapped in this little area till everybody's dead. Okay, can I continue? I may proceed. Oh, would you look at that? This is my horse, but I can't get through here anyway, so I'm just gonna keep going. She's not meant to be. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa! Whoa, they're all coming after me. I am out of here. Oh, man. This is like boss battle time, isn't it? Okay, alright, alright. So I was at first using the dagger a lot, but I'm kind of enjoying the power behind the sword. So I might have changed my preference for this game, as far as fighting style is concerned. Boom. Kill them all. Nice. Home run. Ooh, ooh. Ooh. Fatality. There we go. All right. Proceed. Man, this is boss fight time. What's happening here? Fine by me. Fine by me. Okay. Continue. Please no more. There's gonna be more. Okay, maybe one more, guys. One more, then it's bedtime. Then you guys gotta go sleep. Okay. Look at that ambush. That was a thing of beauty. It almost worked. Oh, come on. I pressed B. What happened? I could replace this with like Metal Gear bass music. There we go. There we go. There we go. Nope, nope, nope. Not that guy. Not that guy. Not that guy. Not that guy. Oh, you guys are annoying. That was one of those moments, you see? He pushed him so far that, like when he grabs him and kicks him like that, that they're too far, they're out of reach. And then you can't even, and then that locking on stuff just, that's what I think of that. There. Come on. There's so many. This is crazy. Ouch. And sploink. Done. Moving on again. It's definitely like the end of the game, I feel. Good stuff. What's over here? More fight time? Yep, more fight time. See ya. I'm out of here. Oh no! I have to fight them all. Fine by me. Ooh, they're the tougher guys. Gotta be a little slower this time. Aim it. Whoop. And whoop. All the Jedi lightsaber training. Oh, that didn't work. Watch, see how far he goes? I can get him now because he's on the tree. They won't let me. Okay, alright. Can't fight these guys like I fight the other ones. A little bit slower of a process. Kick them, don't bother. Just stay back here. And boom! What are there, like 8 left? Ouch. Ouch. 7. Oh, 7, I just counted them. Ouch! Ouch! Only a few of you guys left. What you gonna do now? 2 left. 1 left. 0. Oh. Oh. My gosh. My gosh.
Come no further.
Hold a moment.
Yep,
It's
I'm
words I
leaving.
bring, not steel.
Offering terms of surrender then. It's about time.
You misunderstand. It's Al-Mualim who sends me, not Salah ad-Din.
Ooh, Al-Mualim.
What is the meaning of this? And be quick with it.
You've a
Right,
traitor.
I need some water.
And he has hired you to kill me? Come to gloat about it before you strike? I won't be taken so easily.
It's not you I've come to kill. It's him.
Speak then, that I may judge the truth. Who is this traitor?
Robert de Sable.
My lieutenant.
He aims to betray.
That's not the way he tells it. He seeks revenge against your people for the havoc you've wrought in Acre. And I am inclined to support him. Some of my best men were murdered by some of yours.
It was I who killed them, and for good reason. Hear me out. William of Montferrat. He sought to use his soldiers to take Acre by force. Kanye de Naplouse. He would use his skills to indoctrinate and control any who resisted.
Oh no!
Sabran. He intended to block the ports, preventing your kingdom from providing aid. They betrayed you, and they took their orders from Robert.
You expect me to believe this outlandish tale?
You knew these men, better than I. Are you truly surprised to learn of their ill intentions?
Is this true?
Okay, I'm sorry. I have to stop here for a second. Okay. Your name. He already left too. Oh, I'm gonna have to send him a message. I'm gonna send him a private message. Check this out. Him or her. Username. IMSOBOREDUGH. I thought it was I'm sober. I was like, I don't get it. I'm sobered something. I'm just realizing it's I'm so bored. I'm so bored, not I'm sober. Oh, it's so bad. That is it. That. Ding, ding, ding. Everybody, new record. That is the official worst time. First time, I think. We'll say it's the worst. It's both. That I've completely just torn apart that name. It was the worst butcher job ever. There should be some sort of trophy for that. Anyway, moving on.
My liege, it is an assassin that stands before us. These creatures are masters of manipulation. Of course it isn't true.
Send him a message right now.
I have no reason to deceive.
Oh, but you do. You're afraid of what will happen to your little fortress. Can it withstand the combined might of the Saracen and the Crusader army?
My concern is for the people of the Holy Land. If I must sacrifice myself for there to be peace, so be it.
This is a strange place we find ourselves in. Each of you accusing the other.
There really is no time for this. I must be off to meet with Saladin and enlist his aid. The longer we delay, the harder this will become.
Hold a moment, Robert.
Why? What do you intend? Surely you do not believe him?
It is a difficult decision, one I cannot make alone. I must leave it in the hands of...
I know, there's
one
alternate
wiser
camera
than I.
angles. I'm not
Thank
pushing
you.
the button.
No, Robert, not you.
Then who?
The Lord. Let this be decided by combat. Surely God will side with the one whose cause is righteous.
If this is what you wish.
It is.
So be it. To arms, assassins!
Oh boy. Okay, I just sent a message to I'm so bored. That was you know, I should probably clip that too. That was ridiculous. Okay. So, I'm assuming this is the fight to the death part. I remember this now. From the first time I played. Hang on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, that was close. I think at this point I'm going to switch to the dagger for this part. There we go. Nice! Sidestepping. Oh, right in the gut. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Ooh, I forgot I could do that. Ooh, that's nice. That's very nice. Ooh. Ouch! Let's throw another one. Can't. Ouch! Come on, man. There we go. I think I just finished them off now. Oh. And you're done.
The time for games is ended.
Whoa! 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 Yeah. How do I assassinate? Ouch! Ouch! Okay, I'm switching to sword for this guy. How do I just have to knock you down a bunch of times? Let me grab you? I don't know what to do. Maybe I just assassinate him like this. Yep, that's what I do. Okay. Got it.
It's done then. Your schemes, like you, are put to rest.
You know nothing of schemes.
Big ol' scars.
You're but a puppet. He betrayed you, boy. Just as he betrayed me.
Speak sense, Templar. Or not at all.
9 men he sent you to kill.
He done used his Batman voice there.
The 9 who guarded the treasure's secret.
What of it?
It wasn't 9 who found the treasure, assassin. Not 9, but 10.
A 10?
10?
None may live who carry the secret. Give me his name.
Oh, but you know him well.
Sleight of
And
game.
I doubt very much you'd take his life as willingly as you've taken mine.
Who?
It is your master, Al-Mualim.
But he is not a Templar.
Ooh.
Did you never wonder how it is he knew so much? Where to find us, how many we numbered, what we aspired to attain?
What do you know?
He is the master of the assassins.
We, master of lies. You and I just 2 more pawns in his grand game. And now, with my death,
I
only
love
you
twists.
remain. Do you think he'll let you live, knowing what you do?
I've no interest in the treasure.
Ah, but he does. The only difference between your master and I is that he did not want to share.
No.
Ironic, isn't it? That I, your greatest enemy, kept you safe from harm. But now you've taken my life, and in the process, ended your own.
Well assassin. It seems God favors your cause this
That's
day.
tall. Look.
God had nothing to do with it.
Got
I
high
was the
heels
better
on.
fighter.
Ah, you may not believe in him, but it seems he believes in you. Before you go, I have a question.
I like this view.
Then.
Why? Why travel all this way? Risk your life 1,000 times, all to kill a single man.
He threatened my brothers and what we stand for.
Ah, vengeance then.
No, not vengeance. Justice, that there might be peace.
Like how it looks like a
This is what you
cutscene.
fight for.
But you can still
Peace.
control it.
Do you see the contradiction?
Some men cannot be reasoned with.
Like that madman, Saladin.
I think he'd like to see an end to this war as much as you.
So I've heard, but never seen.
Even if he doesn't say it, it's what the people want. Saracen and Crusader alike.
The people know not what they want. It's why they turn to men like us.
Then it falls to men like you to do what is right.
Nonsense. We come into the world kicking and screaming, violent and unstable. It is what we are. We cannot help ourselves.
No. We are what we choose to be.
Your kind. Always playing with words.
I speak the truth. There's no trick to be found here.
We'll know soon enough. But I fear you cannot have what you desire this day. Even now, that heathen Saladin cuts through my men and I must attend to them. But perhaps, having seen how vulnerable he is, he will reconsider his actions. Yes, in time, what you seek may be possible.
You were no more secure than him.
See how it looks
Do
like a
not forget
cutscene?
that.
But it's not.
The men
See,
you
I
left
can move
behind
around.
to rule in your stead did not intend
Pretty
to
cool.
serve you for longer than they had
Yes, yes. I am well aware.
Then I'll take my leave. My master and I have much to discuss. It seems that even he is not without fault.
He is only human, as are we all. You as well.
Safety and peace be upon you.
Alright, so big twist. Target has been eliminated. Now I must return. Just gonna fast forward it. Good. Alright, so I absolutely love plot twists. That's like one of my favorite things. If not my most favorite, absolute favorite thing
Get up,
in story-driven games.
Listen.
Oh no.
Seems your assassin friends found us.
What?
How'd you do it, Desmond?
Hey,
I have
look,
friends?
I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever's going on down there has got
I didn't know
nothing
this.
to do with me.
They're here for you.
Teach me how to
I
friend.
sure as shit didn't invite them. What's the situation down there?
We're taking heavy fire.
Can you contain it? Or do I need to evacuate the prisoner?
Only 5 or 6. We've got them outnumbered. Couple of wounded, but we'll pull through. We'll
Do I get a weapon?
God damn you, Desmond. You couldn't leave well enough alone.
I told you I had nothing to do with this. How would I even
Remember that thing that I pickpocketed from the doctor early on? I think that was like something optional to do because I don't feel like it was very obvious. I wonder if that's like going to be a weapon.
protect them? Telepathy? Come on.
Doesn't matter. They'll be dead soon enough. Here, have a listen.
I'ma listen. Ooh.
That's been neutralized.
What's that mean? What do we do?
Looks like the cavalry won't be coming.
What do we do?
Dunno, Doc. We're freaking out a minute ago. Your little research facility not as secure as you thought it was?
This is weird.
You'll be back with more?
I don't think so, Desmond.
What Lucy here is trying to say is that there aren't any assassins left to come for you. We've been very busy this past year, hunting down your little enclaves, your desert communes and whatnot. I'm afraid you're on your own. Rest up, Mr. Miles.
What is this place
Tomorrow,
anyway?
we finish this.
It's not an apartment because like look at the ceiling. It's like an old warehouse or something, kind of. I don't even freaking know. All right. So rest up. So that means I go to my room that they made for me. And then I go here. And the story continues. Let's see what happens next. Remember some of it. I knew it ended up being like in the basement or something.
Even earlier than usual, Doc.
I'd like to get this over with as quickly as possible.
If you say so.
Don't be so glum, Mr. Miles.
It's only been like 4
Today
days.
is a historic day.
We're in the same stuff.
One that will be remembered for years to come. Remembered by some of us, anyway.
I think we've had enough historic days, thanks. Let's just have a normal day. Can we do that? Please. Pretty please. Am I gonna do this again? Oh my gosh. Getting back on the Animus. Alright. Let's have a go one more time. I'm not gonna let him yell at me this time. I'm just gonna jump right in. Alright, Edna. Give me your tips.
Take your time. When
Thanks.
moving slowly, you reduce your chances of attracting unwanted attention.
Amazing. I could kiss you right now. Best advice ever. Isn't Edna amazing? She just tells us things that just are so life-changing.
Where's
Not
everyone?
Gone to see the master.
Crap, I've been hearing the
Was
whole
it
time.
the Templars? Did they attack again?
They walk the path.
Whoa.
What path?
Look at
What
this
are you
weird
talking
view.
about?
Towards the light.
Speak sense.
There is only what the master shows us. This is the truth.
You've lost your mind.
You too will walk the path, or you
Ooh.
will perish.
Love this
So
angle.
the master commands.
Awesome.
It was Al-Mualim, wasn't it? What's he done to you?
Praise be to the master, for he has led us to the light.
Okay. What happens if I just knock some sense into him like this? Absolutely nothing. That's fantastic. And I think I just got hurt. Wait a minute. Whoa! So it hurts me doing that. That's interesting. Okay, so let's go to the boss and see what happens. Oh, the way to the boss.
Here's the way.
Excuse me. Bye. Going this way. Going this way. Going this way. Okay. Alright, almost there. Have to fight everybody? I feel like we do. Hi guys. What you doing? What is happening? Oh no! That's what's happening. There's more kung fu time. Yeah. Ouch! Ouch! Come on, man. Good fight with my dagger, huh? No, maybe not. I'm doing alright now. Like I said, when you get surrounded, you're probably better off fighting with a dagger. But I think at this point, kind of already gotten used to this. Can't see. Okay, now we're done. Good, more. Okay, I'm definitely switching now. Come on, let me alone. Okay, okay. Did you take out your weapon or what? There we go. I'd get a little momentum on my side. So what I keep doing is I'm just spamming the button. I know I'm not supposed to. Keep doing it anyway. Because I'm a dummy. Come on, game, don't glitch out on me now. We're almost to the end. Hang in there. Well, thanks. Why'd you run away? Got a flag in there. What? Oh, my buddies.
Up here!
Thanks. Okay, that's not a flag. And how do I get up there? This way. Wow.
You picked a fine time to arrive.
Yes, you did.
So it seems.
Guard yourself well, friend. Al-Mualim has betrayed us.
Yes. Betrayed his Templar allies as well.
We're gonna do it, guys. We're gonna get to the end.
After we spoke, I returned to the ruins beneath Solomon's temple. Robert had kept a journal, filled its pages with revelations. What I read there broke my heart.
I just realized he's missing an arm.
But it also opened my eyes. You were right, Altair. All along our master has used us. We were not meant to save the Holy Land, but deliver it to him. He must be stopped.
Be careful, Mac.
I see.
What he's done to the others, he'll do to us given the chance. You must stay far from him.
What would you propose? My blade arm is still strong and my men remain my own. It would be a mistake not to use us.
Distract these thralls then. Assault the fortress from behind. If you can draw their attention away from me, I might reach Al-Mu'alla.
Well, thanks.
I will do as you asked, Dai.
They're gonna help me out.
The men we face, their minds are not their own. If you can avoid killing them.
Yes.
It's kind of weird
he
looking
has
out
betrayed
here.
the tenets of the Creed. It does not mean we must as well. I'll do what I can.
It's all I ask.
This dude's awesome.
Safety
Fighting with
and
one
peace,
arm.
my friend.
Your presence here will deliver us both.
Okay, so I think all this smog is affecting their brains. Moving on. I have so many games to play. Every game in the world. So I think the game just froze. Yes, sir. Give me a second. That was weird. I mean, it was bound to happen because it's been kind of starting to do that towards the end. I hope it's not all scratched up like on the inside. So from what I understand, Xbox discs, when Xbox first became a thing, like they designed their discs differently so that you can't just play them in like any computer or emulator or whatever. Microsoft's very smart, so they had these discs designed differently so that they had to only be read in an Xbox. Like normal disc readers, I believe, read from the inside to the outside or something like that. It's either inside to outside or outside in. There's only two ways to do it. And whatever the conventional normal way is, the Xbox reads it opposite.
You should blend immediately. Even the slightest disturbance will attract his attention.
I'm trying to remember which one it was. I'll have to look it up. I think they read it outside to inside, which is backwards.
Was it the temple?
And I gotta do this again.
Attack again?
No.
What path? What are you talking about?
Towards the light.
Speak sense.
There is only what the...
Well, let me go. I can't see.
You've lost your mind.
You too will walk the path, or you will perish. So the Master commands.
It was Al-Mu'alla.
Thanks.
What's he done to you?
I have so many games to play, guys. I can't.
For he has led us to the
Okay,
light.
yes. Praise be to the Master. Alright. I'm gonna kill these guys so fast this time. If I am to reach my goal of playing every game ever, because there's so many. I have so many I've never played. So many. Can't sit around here and do stuff like this forever. So we're gonna reach the end of this. We're gonna move on and get back on schedule. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Let's just get this over. I'm gonna use my sword this time. Just stick to this. Ouch. Ouch! Okay, this is not working out. I'm trying to rush it. Okay. Okay, and boom! And boom! That one I'm not going to bother with. Ouch! And boom! And boom! Yes! Did it! And I just have to kill a few of these guys and then we'll switch to dagger. Oh, didn't have a chance. Done. Dang, I didn't get a chance to kill that one guy. Ouch. Alright, let's... I'm really kind of curious to see if the game's going to do that again. That would suck. As I was saying, I'm pretty sure the standard way to read discs, I believe, is from the inside to the outside. And Xbox does it backwards. They read it from the outside to the inside. Which is kind of cool. Okay, so we're gonna... I can't skip this part. There's nothing I can do about it. Sorry. Let's see. Nope. I just have to let it go through. Alright.
You picked a fine time to arrive.
So it seems.
Guard yourself well, friend. Al-Mualim has betrayed us.
Yes.
Alright, we'll let him do his thing.
As well.
How do you know?
After we spoke, I returned to the ruins beneath Solomon's temple. Robert had kept a journal, filled its pages with revelations. What I read there broke my heart, but it also opened my eyes. You were right, Altair. All along, our master has used us. We were not meant to save the Holy Land, but deliver it to him. He must be stopped.
Be careful, Malik. What he's done to the others, he'll do to us given the chance. You must stay far from him.
What would you propose? My blade arm is still strong and my men remain my own. It would be a mistake not to use us.
Those guys all have their fingers.
Assault the fortress from behind. If you can draw their attention away from me, I might reach Al-Mualim.
I will do as you ask.
I still think I'm missing one.
The men we face, their minds are not their own. If you can avoid killing them.
Yes. Though he has betrayed the tenets of the Creed, it does not mean we must as well. I'll do what I can.
It's all I ask. Safety and peace, my friend.
Okie doke.
Your presence here will deliver us both.
Now, let's see if that happens again. Please don't. Come on, fingers crossed. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Oh, yes, we got through. Now it's gonna save, right? I'd like for it to save in case that does happen again. Uh-oh.
There are so many innocents.
I think I have to fight Al-Mualim now.
Careful not to harm them.
Al-Mualim. There we go. There we go. I said it right. Let's see. Here, like this. Gentle push. Wait, can I just run through them for fun? Run! Yeah! Oh, this is fantastic. I can sit here and do this all day. Oh, okay, finally fell. I'm done. Okay. I apologize. I had to get my child wiggles out. I will forever be a child in my brain. Good stuff. Don't ever grow up. Here, being grown up's boring. Seriously. Wait a minute. He's out in the courtyard. That's right. Oh. Obi-Wan. I almost said Anakin, but I thought, you know.
What's happening?
He's the teacher. Uh-oh.
So,
can't move.
The student returns.
I've never been one to run.
Never been one to listen either.
And he has the high ground.
Because of it.
It's not looking good.
What will I do with you?
Let me go.
Oh, Altair. I hear the hatred in your voice. Feel its heat. Let you go? That would be unwise.
Why are you doing this?
I found proof.
Proof of what?
That nothing is true. And everything is permitted. Come. Destroy the betrayer. Send him from this world.
Switch to this weapon. Ouch. He's got some sort of item. It's all coming back to me now. Like I said, I only got to the second game. Or through. I only got through the second game. I don't remember playing anything past that, so. Oh, that was epic. Dang! Oh, these are all the dudes. Oh, these are all the dudes that I killed, that I assassinated. That's what's happening here. Ooh. Oh, whoop, whoop, ouch! Ouch! Stab it! Curtain dude is kicking my butt! He's good. Okay, I need to switch to the sword. Stop it! Sword. If I get hit one more time, it's gonna be all bad. Ah! No! Gotta take my time here. One mistake and it's over. Yes! One more. Ouch! Yeah! Okay, lucky. Moving on.
Face me!
I'm gonna die here.
Are you afraid? I have stood before 1,000 men, all of them superior to you, and
Was that like a mental thing?
dead by my hand.
I'm in the same spot I was in first. Where that happened.
What could
Yeah,
I
prove it.
possibly fear? Look at the power I command.
Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Alright. Crazy. Crazy. I'm gonna use this. Huh. Ouch! Okay, I have to be super careful here. Ouch! There we go. Get a little momentum going. There we go. There we go. Yeah! Get it done! Ouch! 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 Okay, that's not gonna happen again. Okay, nice. That helps. Must all be mental. I don't get it.
You lied to me. Called Robert's goal foul when all along it was yours as well.
I've never been much good at sharing.
You won't succeed. Others will find the strength to stand against you.
And this is why, so long as men maintain free will, there can be no peace.
I killed the last man who spoke as such.
Bold words, boy.
Bold words.
Then let me go. I'll put words into action. Tell me, Master, why did you not make me
That
like
wasn't
the
that
other
funny.
assassins? Why
Laugh
allow
at
me
me.
to retain my mind?
Who you are and what you do are twined too tight together. To rob you of one would have deprived me of the other. And those Templars had to die.
Stab me?
But the truth is, I did try. In my study, when I showed you the treasure. But you are not like the others. You saw through the illusion.
Illusion?
That's all it's ever done. This Templar treasure, this piece of Eden, this word of God. Do you understand now? Red Sea was never parted. Water never turned to wine. It was not the machinations of Iris that spawned the Trojan War, but this! Illusions! All of them!
What you plan is no less an illusion. To force men to follow you against their will.
Is it any less real than the phantoms the Saracens and Crusaders follow now?
This is getting
Those
real deep.
Craven gods who retreat from this world that men might slaughter one another in their names? They live amongst an illusion already. I'm simply giving them another. One that demands less blood.
At least they choose these phantoms.
Or do they? Aside from the occasional convert or heretic?
It isn't right.
Ah, and now logic has left you. In its place, you embrace emotion. I am disappointed.
What's to be done then?
You will not follow me, and I cannot compel you.
And you refuse to give up this evil scheme.
It seems then we are at an impasse.
No, we are at an end.
I will miss you, Altair. You were my very best student.
We must kung fu fight! Alright, there's a lot going on here.
Blind,
Like, oh.
Blind is all you've ever been. All you'll ever be.
So is this the Animus freaking out at this point? I don't know where to go. Just run around? I'm gonna run around. Oh, there he is. Oh, I see. It's hide and seek. It's Where's Waldo at its finest. Okay, so I just gotta run around and do this. That's cool. Easy peasy. Here. Yeah, there's a lot going on in the story now. It's like almost kind of borderline philosophical. This is like, I know it probably doesn't seem like it. You guys will learn about me real quick that I am in love with that kind of stuff. Absolutely. Fantastic. I want to at some point do some sort of like, I don't know, like once a week or something, figure out a day to just talk conspiracies and do stuff like that with another, preferably with another streamer, you know, that'd be fun. Start putting together stuff like that in the future. Figure it out. Absolutely love that kind of stuff. It is the best. Simply the best. Okay, is he still over there? Yeah, nothing's freaking out anymore, so I guess I just go and finish him off with a little assassination. Where did I leave him? I forgot where he went. Disappear. Ah. Ouch! I said ouch prematurely. I thought he was gonna stab me. Ouch! That time he got me. Backhanded. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Oh, okay, I have to do this. There it is. Got it.
Impossible. The student does not defeat the teacher.
الشيء واقع مطلق بل كل ممكن.
So it seems. You have won then. Go.
I need
and
subtitles
claim
for
your
that.
prize.
What do you say?
You held fire in your hand, old man. It should have been destroyed.
Destroy the only thing capable of ending the Crusades and creating true peace? Never.
Then I will.
We'll see about that. I applied
Sister's
my
memory
art to
synchronized.
know wisdom, and to know madness and folly. I perceived that this also was a chasing after wind. For in much wisdom is much grief. And he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
Nice. What is all
Destroy it.
that?
Destroy it as you said you would.
I can't.
Yes, you can, Altair. But you won't.
What is it? What are all those things? Aliens? Seriously, this game gets kind of wacky. I remember it's pretty freaking awesome. It's amazing. What is that though? I can't do anything. Oh, there we go. Thanks. That was like that took a while. That was delayed, that little last sequence there. Anyway. Okay, so they got it. Now what? I know.
What the hell was
Let me
that?
out. Yes, what was it? Tell me.
We've got the map.
How many?
At least half a dozen.
We don't need them all.
We should assume some amount of decay. I can't imagine they'll all still be functioning. At least
Ooh,
two
look
of
at all
them
these
to reside on
angles.
landmasses that no longer exist.
We'll dispatch teams to each site and determine viability.
I like this
we
one.
only need one, after all.
What about the rest?
Collect them. Let's not leave anything to chance. Last thing we need is some damn survivor making trouble for us in the new world.
And the assassin?
We have what we need. Kill him.
Wait. You know how these things work. I doubt we'll be able to walk right in.
What's your point?
We might need him. His memories. I'd recommend we hold him until we have confirmation that there aren't any surprises waiting for us at the sites.
This is a waste of time.
You said it yourself. We shouldn't leave anything to chance.
Very well. Ensure we have no further need of him, then kill him.
Fine.
Talking about me this whole time? Killing me? Is that what they want?
Undermining my authority.
I just saved your ass.
Let's go. We've got a lot of work to do. Don't get too comfortable, Mr. Miles. We'll be back for you soon enough.
I don't even know why I haven't just run away. Like,
What the hell is that?
yeah, he's been seeing images like this for a while. Remember, like in little flashes, like during loading screens and stuff. If you guys remember that. Right. So I guess I go back in here. Take a little nappy poo as usual. Or not.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's right.
Looks like...
Press,
is that blood?
press Y for eagle vision.
The hell were they keeping here before me? And what happened to him? What does it mean, I wonder?
Lies. All books containing thousands of lies. I'm gonna so go back on the stream and look that up. Oh, okay. So the sequence that I'm thinking of that happens next is actually in the next game. That's what it is. That is such a strange way to end it, honestly. I liked it the first time, and now I'm like, it was so sudden. It just happened like, boom. Spunk. End. Done. Very cool. What do you guys think of this one? I mean, I'm like the last person on the earth probably to play these games. Like I said, I played this one before, and I played the next one before, but I'm just glad to be done with this. And on to the next thing. Years be here before you know it for them. 3. It's actually a lot of games too, because they're not that old to have had that many games. So they've been just busting out games like crazy. So the story is set in 2012. Interesting. Well, I can't read too much more of that because it's gonna. The Assassin's Creed games. I want to read about the first one. Assassin's Creed. Okay. So the next one is going to be number 2. The next actual game after this is... Let me go check. So the second game... is this one. It's actually Assassin's Creed the very next year, 2008. Altair's Chronicles. Came out for the Android, Windows Phone, Nintendo DS, so it's... I don't know if I should buy that one, and I'll have to look at it. Let me see. I don't know if I should go through that on stream, I think. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. Anyway, like I said, I don't know if it's super important. I'll look into it, but if it is, I will definitely go through that next. These are all new to me, mostly. So this, once I had gotten to the ending of this game, I was in. I was like, oh, that's for me. Because the writing on the wall, the freaking strange fiery map thing. I mean, I was like, this is awesome. So the next one takes place in 1190 AD during the Third Crusade. Altair is tasked by Al-Mualim to retrieve the chalice. It is said to have... okay, so this sounds like... This is a prequel. Perception. The game's been reviewed 7 out of 10. It's just a little mobile game, I think. Oh, look at that. Good thing I waited. We got secrets. What do I do? Ooh, it's exciting. What do I do? All by myself. All by myself. Can I get on here? Wait a minute. Dude, you took that the first time. I don't understand what it does. Ooh, enter password. Access granted. Welcome, Lucy. I don't think I've ever done this before. Ooh. This is awesome. Okay, hold up a minute. Wait a minute. This is cool. So let's go to deleted first. What's this? Faster, cheaper meds. Subject problems down there. Wonder why. It is everyone laughs at you. I'll let you guess. Let's just say she's probably getting it bigger and better from someone else that isn't you. How can you hope to compete? Looks like there's a code in here. Hang on a second. Rest assured there are some good ways. Click the link to see. This is definitely a code. You see how some of the letters are capitalized? Let's see. Let me write this down. Like, am I supposed to... What is this? Okay, let's see. Lucy still in problems down there. Okay, so let's start with W, E, W again, I, L, L. Interesting. Let's see. B, E. This is awesome. I didn't do this the first time I played. So glad I waited. B-E-T. H-E-R-E. H-E-R-E. What else? S-O-O. I lost my place. S-O-O-N. What does that even mean? We will be there. Oh, I thought it was bet. We will be there soon. That's what that says. Okay. Who will be there soon? Very freaking creepy. I love it. Okay, let's go back. Okay. Outbox. Which one's older? This one's older. Mr. Rickon, I'm hoping you might be able to help me understand why even 5 years after the fact, no one's willing to tell me what happened to my friend. If you're concerned about sensitive information being divulged as a result of sharing this with me, I think my record at the company speaks for itself. Thank you for your assistance in this matter. Right. No secret messages there. 102.81943. What does this even mean? Conference room door. Oh, the code. Oh, what is it? Conference room door. Passcode was changed last night. They changed them once a week. Wait, does it go from bottom to top like regular? Yes. Hang on. We're going to start from the bottom. Isn't working. Remote access down or something. Can you look and see what's wrong? Don't have time for this crap. Passcode was changed last night. They changed them once a week. Do you have the new passcode? No, what is it? Okay, and there's the passcode. 102. Let me write this down. 102811943. I had a lot of questions by the time I got to the second game, so maybe this will answer them. Did I read both? Yes. The next one will be here. Okay. Let's go to the bottom. From Lucy Stillman to the warden. Subject, your pen. Found your access key pen again today. Boom. Nice. Out by the parking lot. You really need to start keeping it in your pocket instead of letting it hang off your coat. Try and take better care of your things, Warren. Imagine if security had found it. If they'd found it, they'd have shut us down for at least a day to reprogram all the computer access codes. Is that another code? Access key in... No, it's not. Oops. Wait. Okay, let's go up. Great. Leave it on my desk. Worry less about my things and more about making Animus work. Thanks. I feel like everything's a code now. Access key. Letting it hang. No, I don't think it is. Okay, next. Okay, so this is just one thingy. As a general reminder, all employees of Abstergo Industries, this is from the administration, classified information, prohibited from discussing corporate policy proceedings and projects. In light of pending litigation, there's a lot of P words. Prohibited from discussing corporate policy proceedings projects. In light of pending litigation, you are all reminded of sections 2.15 in your employment contracts. You acknowledge and agree that Abstergo has developed such confidential information by the investment of significant time, effort, and expenses, and that such confidential information provides Abstergo with a significant competitive advantage in its business. Okay, so this is just a contract. Okay. This one. Back to work, have a deadline. So you said wind up like Layla earlier. What did you mean? Have a deadline. P.S. Why do you sign your emails? It says right up top who it's coming from. Dear Nancy, from Lucy Stillman. I'm writing to inquire about the death of a former employee by the name of Layla Marino. I don't know if you were working here at the time, September of 2007. There was apparently some kind of accident, but I'm not able to find any information on the subject. The coroner's office indicated that her file had been sealed. If it was a suicide, why is this information considered so sensitive? Sincerely, Lucy Stillman. I'm sorry, but I'm not authorized to discuss this employee or the circumstances regarding her departure from the company. This is so mysterious and cool. So when I was talking to someone about this series, they had just gotten the new game, they were excited about it, and I'm like, oh, well, I can't watch your stream because, I don't want to give it away. And they were saying that this is very, they kind of got away from the lore a little bit as the series went on. I really was sad about that because this right here is the crap that I'm really into. Right now, this has got me. I'm loving this part of Assassin's Creed. The whole Animus and the mysterious company and the assassins. It's cool. The secret codes and stuff. That's awesome. So it'd be really sad. I won't like it as much if that happens, but I'll give it a chance. We'll see, because apparently it's coming back. I guess with the new one, it kind of went back that way. So we'll see. She killed herself. Something about a relationship. Wait a minute. No, I didn't read this one. Or this one. Okay, Marino, I don't understand why this information is so difficult to access. I've never heard of a company having the ability to declare a coroner's report proprietary information. That's ridiculous. She was my friend. I just want to know what happened to her. Let's see. Unfortunately, Miss Stillman, I am unable to respond further to your inquiry. I have CC'd Alan Ricken on this email. Please direct all further questions to him. Thank you. She killed herself. Something about a relationship with a kid named Newman? Don't dip your pen in the company ink. Now drop it. Wow. So wait a minute. So she asked her a question. She said no. She responded, and then she said she cannot respond. But she had CC'd. Nice. I don't know what that is up there. From Warren. Oh. These guys are jacked up. So I guess that's it. There's nothing left to do. Can't get back in the Animus. Oh, I can. Ooh! So is this just to continue the game now? Is there anything like bonus stuff in here? What do I do now? Memory block 4. Okay. Memory block. Okay, so this is all the places I've been. So what's this? Okay, so that's the final one, right? Additional memories. What happens if I do everything? Assassination complete. I feel like there's like extra cutscenes or something. Now I'm wondering if I should continue. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Anybody know? I'd like answers. That's kind of what I was looking up too. Is I wanted to see if it's over here. What's this? Nothing. Nothing. What's in here? Ooh. Oh, I've never been in here. Yes. What was this? Heck yeah! This is way cool. I'm in the secret area. Ooh, is there anything to do in here? Or what was the point? I'm quickly deflating. Oh, yes, laptop. To whisper so no one can hear us. Hey, I'm just checking to see if there's like. There's nothing to interact with, so I'm assuming this is the only thing. Yes. Ooh, what happens next? This is very exciting. Oh, yes. Dude. Yes. Yes. Okay, there's only one email. Warren. Others and I have finished reviewing the Animus recordings from subjects 12 to 16 while the Piece of Eden remains. That's what it's called, the Piece of Eden. Remains our priority. We must all continue working to locate and understand the remaining artifacts. I'm sure you can understand our reasoning behind this. Although the satellite is intended to accomplish a fair portion of the work for us, we will certainly need to deal with those who are either immune to or protected from its effects. Please take a moment to look over our findings and to get back to me with any feedback you may have. I will summarize below. Piece of Eden, number 3. We applaud your continued efforts to locate an alternate artifact following the loss of number 2 in the DIA satellite accident. We understand Subject 17 is having trouble interfacing with the Animus, leading to delays. As a result, we estimate another 24 hours before your next critical update. In the meantime, prepare an extraction team and set them to standby. We're relying on you to obtain the additional information we require. He knows where the other objects are, even if he doesn't realize it. You must unlock that final memory, or all of this will have been for nothing. Number 2, Philadelphia Project. Data provided from Animus Subject 12 indicates that the ship briefly manifested in a future state for approximately 18 minutes. It is unclear whether the timeline is consistent with or parallel to our own, although we have recovered enough data to reconstruct and repair the original artifact used in the experiment. Administration has refused to move forward on the project, citing paradox concerns. Corporate policy remains in place. Any objects found to interfere with or manipulate time must be contained. Artifact will be moved to secure storage. Are you talking about the Philadelphia experiment? Like, this, the very same, right? If so, that is freaking amazing. They just It's just they're blending it with their world. That's cool. Like the real life lore with this. Yep. Now we've got the Tunguska accident. I don't know how to pronounce that. Incident. I believe to be the direct result of Tunguska incident, I think is how you say it. Now believed to be the direct result of assault by assassins. Research station destroyed. As was artifact. Alternate wave generation devices have been located in storage, but we have insufficient data at the moment to initiate research. The risk of accident is too high. Lineage Discovery and Acquisition Division should be attempted to locate descendants of any attack survivors, either Assassin or Brotherhood. Ooh. In order to continue research, resurrecting this particular type of technology will aid us greatly with any holdouts following the satellite's activation. We're putting together a team to push research in this area. The Grail. We are removing the Grail from our list of objectives. There's insufficient evidence to confirm its existence. That's the Grail that he wanted us to find in what I was just reading, huh? The mobile game that comes next, but that's a prequel. Current examination of Subject 17 indicates that aside from the Piece of Eden, all other artifacts related to Christ's figure are literally devices or derived from Piece of Eden and not actual objects. Even if the object is real, its use to us at this stage is negligible. Our resources are better used elsewhere. Number 5, Mitchell Hedges Communicators. Analysis of the objects is complete. The good news is that they work. As a result, we now have a safe and secure communication channel for use after the launch. However, they are severely limited in number, and so we will be providing them only to our most essential facilities. You will obviously retain possession of the one you have. Warren, I cannot stress how important it is that you wrap things up with Subject 17 as soon as possible. We're obviously relieved that you seem to be closing in on the target memory, but you need to step it up. Everything we're working towards depends on you retrieving those locations. Without them, we've got nothing. May the Father of Understanding guide you to success. A.R. Alan Rickon. That is crazy. Dude, this is so cool. Oh. So I'm pretty sure that is it. I can't go through here, right? Yeah. Wow. I think I'm officially done now. I'm thinking that I missed stuff though. Like, what's gonna happen if this game's gonna make me get everything, isn't it? If it's one of those where I can't see what happens unless I get everything, like if there's a secret cutscene, because I know that there is in part 2, and I have to find a lot of the stuff. Curious, and I've seen it before. I don't know if that's going to be something I have to do this time. Because when you go in the Animus, it says additional memories. So, like, if you find all the flags, what happens? No one knows. Alright, well, there's nothing to interact with. It's going to be it, guys. It's going to be it. Leave it here for a second. Let's see. So, if we go back to... Whoa. You got board games? I always read the wiki to look at this stuff. Yeah, a board game Assassin's Creed Arena was launched on February 26, 2014. September... It's got typical characters of Assassin's Creed Revelations, like... I don't know who these people are, so... September 17, 2018 was announced by Triton Wire the launch of a new board game called Assassin's Creed Brotherhood of Venice. Assassin's Creed Symphony. There's like a legit symphony. It's a tour across North America and Europe in 2019 featuring composers including... Okay, so there's like a whole list of all these composers. It started in the summer of 2019. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. I hope that wasn't too loud. Oh. Excuse me. Sneezes. Alright, well. I'll probably skip this one. I mean, it's not one of the major games, so we're going to go through the major games, unless it's like super, super important. That's pretty much it. I think that should do it. What happens if I go back in the Animus, though? I could just wander around, right? Let me see. I think I just wander around and there's also an Assassin's Creed film, I'm sure you guys know, like an actual movie that came out a while back, but I don't know. All video game movies are just the worst. So 55% of Assassin's flags were collected. So like you can legitimately go to all these places. All viewpoints. Kill all Templars. And all these flags and the other flags and these flags. So there's all these things to do in every single area. And I suppose you could do them, but I don't know what happens. Like, what happens if you get everything? Let's see. What happens with this one? All viewpoints scaled. I don't think it makes a difference. Alright guys, thank you so much for hanging out, for watching this. Like I said before, we have made it to 45 and it's all because of you. We're just going to keep going. See how high this goes. Either way, I'm here forever, so just keep playing games, keep going through these. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I will be back. Let me check my own schedule. I don't even know. I'll be back to do this whenever the heck I feel like it. Let's see. Grim Fandango tomorrow. Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, technically today. Five Nights at Freddy's. Gonna do Monday, and then Tuesday, Ori and the Will of the Wisps to finish that off. Wednesday, we begin a new series, The Walking Dead Season 1. Never played it. Thursday, Quantum Break. Friday, Assassin's Creed 2. So I'll be back to do this on Friday. Cannot wait. It's going to be awesome. Alright guys, take care. Have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, whatever it may be. And I will see you again.